Okay.
Greetings and welcome once again to Roman of the Empire. I am your host, Roman. Tonight we are going to be talking about one of the great underappreciated genres of spooky season, and that would be the slasher movie. It is an art form all in its own. When you're watching a slasher film, unless Dempsey is talking about it, you know it is a slasher film, and he's got something special in store for us tonight. I'm kind of curious in a non-sexual way what that something special is going to be.
Maybe a little bit.
We are live! Exclamation point! Sorry, got to post over on the X so we can get some more friends over here. If you are watching us already, please
share,
let your friends
comment.
know that we are on. So we can continue to bring you this quality programming every Thursday at 5 Pacific Standard. So we'll go around, we'll say hi to everybody. Shield, keep an eye out for Matt, if you would. I'm not sure if he's going to make it tonight or not.
Yeah, I've always got an eye out for Matt.
Right on. So let's do our thing and then dive into what I think is going to be a great kickoff to spooky season. We have a whole series of shows for the season. He is my partner on this channel. He is my wingman. He once stopped me from carpet bombing Haddonfield, Illinois, because you just fucking can't kill that guy. It is Shield Wall of Dragons. Welcome back, my friend. How are you this week?
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me on. Slasher films, not my favorite genre, but there's some good ones out there. But it's always a good time in the month of October. Time to bust out the candy corn, circus peanuts, pineapple.
Yeah. My wife.
Apple cider. What did you do?
I'm like, what are you doing, sweetheart? Why would you bring this inedible wax shit home? And then she threw it at me, and I was like, do whatever you want to, sweetheart.
And then
the hot apple cider.
Then you've got Thanksgiving, and then after that, you've got the fruitcake dilemma.
Whoa! Sammy is right fucking here.
But nothing more divisive than candy corn, circus peanuts.
I'm sorry, did I make you sad?
No, I'm just glad that someone's sticking up for me.
It won't be me, Sammy. Even though people keep mistaking you for a woman, it will never be me.
Look at these voluptuous curves.
And they are.
You are curvy, sir.
That's a man worth loving. He is the scourge of Gotham, the nemesis of the Dark Knight. He is Joker Voice. Welcome back, my friend. How are you this week? How do they celebrate spooky season in Arkham?
They let Dr. Crane just run amok, basically. That's how it works. So yes, we're talking slasher films. Generally, a person or group exacting some form of revenge or killing spree, generally with a bladed object. I prefer a crowbar, but there's always swords, knives, axes, and of course, scissors!
See, one day the walls behind me will actually be stained with my own blood from this evolution.
You love it. Don't lie.
I don't. She will tell you if this is the way. Books, games, or movies. She is armored up and ready to fight. She is Untamed Mando. Welcome back, Mando. I am curious how this goes this week, as in the past, we have had examples from you that have been less genre defining, shall we say.
Well, so I do have one that some people do not consider a slasher film, but I think it does because someone does get slashed. So
You guys will love my section then.
It has lions
Yeah,
in it.
I'm curious.
It's
We're
got lions
rolling
in
the
it.
dice with Mando this week, folks. We'll see how this is. In fact, you should place bets on what it might be, because we don't know. We never know.
Are there any movies with lions with razors?
no.
Fire lion.
Are the lions on fire?
Fire lions.
No, I didn't see any in this one.
We can add
that
some
is
in
never
post, it's
not
all right.
going to be funny, though. He is the meme master of the interwebs, using his power for good instead of evil. 23% of the time, it ain't bad. He is Jacob Ironside. Welcome back, my friend. How are you this week?
Hey, good to be back. Last week, the only time you get into some serious stuff, and I'm out. I'm on the sideline. But it's good to be back. I'm not really a big horror fan, but let's do this. I've got some pretty deep cut memes.
I am counting on it, Jacob. I am counting on it, my friend. He is our favorite wizards of the interweb. He comes and goes as he will. He is Blair de Blair with a delightful red background tonight. How are you tonight, my friend?
Good. Looking forward to this. I grew up on the slashers, so one of my favorite genres.
We all did. I think men of our advanced age had
Seasoned.
a certain segment of movies that they watched, and I'm going to say it. I was going to let some go there, but I'm bringing it back in so we can fully enjoy this topic tonight. I think it's going to be fun. Musician, pop culture aficionado, YouTube prostitute, man of the people. He is Sammy the Repeat. Welcome back tonight, Sammy. And Sammy, I've literally had Dark Side of the Moon on my turntable all fucking week.
Nice.
It's just a little bit weird, I know, but that's how we roll in the kitchen of the Empire.
Pink Floyd's one of those bands. It's like I don't listen to them often, but like when I do, it's like for like a week span. I gotta listen to all the banger albums. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. It was funny when I was doing prep today. Like I went on an IMDb and they like 500 top slasher films list. Just to see if there was one that like I missed. And I would say the majority of the ones that they picked aren't slashers. I mean, there's definitely was like I wouldn't say that Psycho is a slasher film.
I'm with him.
I would.
I've got an argument.
Argue, yes, I do think Psycho is.
That was on the list.
Well, because it was almost the proto slasher movie.
I was going to say I think it predates the genre. To be honest.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, I think it's like the Town That Dreaded Sundown was like the first like true proto slasher. Halloween being like the first major one. So I was like, if it's before that, I really don't count it to be in the genre. So I'm really interested to hear what you guys have to say about it tonight.
Cool.
It's interesting that you bring that up because I went down that same thought. I got something for you.
That's why we're buddies.
That's right.
Warning, I am fueled by Monster Energy beverage and bourbon tonight, so we'll see how this goes.
Not sponsored by him.
Mine less the bourbon, but yes, Monster, the white Monster, the best.
No,
White.
wait, why is the white Monster? And yes, I'm talking to you, good people at the Monster Energy beverage company.
It is the white one.
Last but not least, his mystical music is so powerful it has killed at least one person, allegedly, that we know of. Rip Irene. He is our good friend Dempsey. Welcome back, sir. Excited to have you here for this one.
Returns.
And You've already, even in the green room, you already brought your game. So I'm excited to see how this goes. Good to have you, sir.
Yeah. Well, thank you. I'm glad to be here. This feels like this is my element. I am a duck in water, and at this moment, I brought some arguments. I brought some clarifications. I brought some movies that nobody may have thought of, and I wanted to continue on what he said. So let's jump right in here and get into this.
Right
thing.
on.
Yeah.
Let's say hello to yon chat. Multi-Muldi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But welcome. Nice to have you with us. Our good friend, he has changed his name, but he will always, to me, be Nosferatu the vampire. I want to state that Sammy is a Mossad asset. No, and the funny thing is, we know that. Nos, that's not news.
Check your pager, buddy.
You don't.
Yeah.
You haven't been following my Sammy
He's
as a
gonna
Mossad.
send you a page in a second.
So, Ducka, it's kind of a little light in the chat tonight. That's all right. Hopefully, so we get some more folks coming on over again. If you're watching us, please let your friends know that we are live, so that we can continue bringing you this quality programming every Thursday at 5 Pacific Standard. So, I guess I mean it's time. We can just jump on into this shit. So, Dempsey, you being the guest, you get the first crack at this. Let's see what dark path this takes us down.
Wait,
Okay, well,
there's something.
How do I do this every week? How does my
Hang on,
intellect
I'm behind.
refuse
I'm sorry.
to just let it go?
That's all right. I'm behind most times. Yeah.
What time is it?
Heavenly shades of memes are falling. It's in time.
Love that intro.
All right,
Love it.
we are back with meme
I don't
time
have a
from
ton
our
of them,
good
but
friend.
I have some good ones.
You don't have to have a ton. We're just
Hey,
looking for
you
the
brought
quality.
more than I did.
For the quality. There we are. Okay, I've got him. So again, prepare yourself for the memes tonight. Usually I don't fare well here, and Sammy certainly doesn't. So we'll see what Jacob has to say tonight.
Nice.
Well, we're starting off strong. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Spock,
No,
if you don't.
deep cut.
I need an EpiPen.
By the way, deep cut. The
Yeah,
mask
that's what-
used in
Right.
the movie is
That's
actually
true.
of
Shatner mask.
William
Shatner.
A William Shatner mask on William Shatner. Well done, Jacob. Good deal with the deep cut there. Nice. Great.
Wow.
Your face does go everywhere.
I want it.
His face goes on everything.
So wild.
That is
How does this happen?
You need to make that your profile picture for the rest of the month, bro.
The next
Yes.
I'm gonna wear that
If
mask.
I want that mask. I
Yeah.
wear it all the time.
wow.
Scare some trick-or-treaters away with that thing.
Love it.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't even know what to do with that. That's a lot. That's quality.
found some funny horror movie memes. So
Oh wow.
those are mixed in there.
That look on your face when someone says they don't like horror movies.
That's right.
Tisk.
Nope. I believe Matt just entered the picture.
Bloop, bloop.
I get a notification now. It says, "Hey, Matt, good evening, sir. You have arrived just in time for the
memes."
I've come for your bacon.
Yes. Now I'm hungry.
They have been cooked long.
That's how you get kicked
I
out
don't
of the
always watch scary movies, but when I do, I'm up till 2 a.m. watching Disney princess movies to calm down. I get it. I have that experience sometimes.
Stay close to my friends.
Wait,
What is?
Come on.
Wow.
That facial expression is a horror movie in and of itself.
Yeah, just
I love it.
perfect,
something.
wonderful.
That's just horrible.
I think the entirety of the movie Event Horizon is occurring inside that guy's mouth.
Yep, yep.
That may be the meanest one you've ever done, and I am not the subject of it, which makes me grateful.
Love it, love it.
I may make that my phone shot that comes out.
Please do. Please do.
It's amazing. Oh, that's good.
Oh dear.
You're gonna come and get me?
I look 5 years old.
Fire, but my mind.
You know, I actually did have
Also
that
another
haircut as a
deep
kid.
We
Also,
all did.
another
The
deep
bad
cut
part.
here.
I had it
Yeah,
as well.
Fire starter.
The fire
Drew
starter.
Barrymore, fire
Right.
starter.
Right.
Mm.
Love it.
Oh, that's funny.
I like.
That's-
Yeah, you even got the bags under my eyes to show how tired I am.
I like it.
Oh, you can't get murdered in a slasher movie.
Exactly.
If you're not a female and don't have the.
Dang it! Now I have to be a virgin.
Oh,
Boring.
that's true. There's basically
That's-
if you're a teenager and you're having sex, you're probably going to die. That's
Yep.
that's Halloween.
That's just
folks.
that is one of the
That's it.
rules of horror movies. That's just
Almost.
how it is. I don't make it.
Almost.
I don't make the rules.
Oops. Oh,
It's
God.
not
What,
really one of them.
what I do? What I do? Oh,
You
no.
break that one.
You kicked the
I don't know
shield.
how to fix it. Oh,
Shield.
oh dear God.
There it is.
I'm-
There
Are
he
you
is.
back? Are you back? What have I
He's
done?
fine. He's fine.
Um,
He's fine.
Where'd
He's
he
fine.
go?
I clicked on something and then everything went away.
Ew.
I wanted to revisit this one for a second. And I wanted to go back to where's the one? This one was my favorite. I did as much as I love the Sammy one. This is just an impressive piece of work, Jacob. So,
Yeah,
Um,
agreed.
and I do want to say hi to everybody watching over on YouTube
I
and
can
on X.
appreciate the Sammy one. I don't know if I would say I love.
I need you, Jacob. I need you to send me that because that is going to be my Sammy wallpaper when he calls.
The strangest thing, like I had that haircut when I was a kid, like younger, like with the bangs, like everything.
Well, do you want to know what the other terrifying fact is? So did I, Mando, because the bitch that birthed me hated me. So
I literally
too,
there
had
was
the
a
Dorothy
bowl that
Hamill.
was placed upon my head, and that is how my bangs were trimmed.
You're even like
Yeah,
a
it was
Herman's
a mean
Herman's
time.
cover
It was a
band when you were a
cool
kid, or
time. Oh God! So now that we have this settled, and thank you for that once again, Jacob.
Yeah, that was
Good,
great.
good job,
That was
job,
great.
youngster. That
Thanks,
was
buddy.
Sammy. This is so funny. That was It's just so good. Why is it still going? Why is the laugh track still going? It just keeps
It's just gonna keep going.
I didn't
You had the
realize that.
balls
It's
to
just,
play for the
I'm like,
whole
that
show.
shit ain't gonna stop.
just knuckle
It's just,
down.
it's that fucking funny, folks, that it's just
Yeah.
never gonna
That's
stop.
right.
So, woo.
That was amazing. That's good. That's
Yeah.
going to be hard to follow.
It is.
So we do have a nice crowd over on X tonight. So it's because when you're watching over on YouTube, you're not seeing the numbers. And we actually, I mean, there's a fair amount of folks watching the show, and I really appreciate you guys hanging in there with us tonight. So thanks. So, all right, we're gonna dive into this pool. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have my Beyond chat up, so I can't see things. Rio dropped by. Hello.
Yes.
Rio, welcome. Whew, I'm winded a little bit. I'm winded from the memes. The memes gave me the wind.
Get right out of here.
Whew. So, Dempsey,
Yes, I'm here.
Dempsey. No, you're not.
Just saying.
Is it the invisible Dempsey?
It is the
Probably.
invisible MC. But I am here, I assure you.
Hmm.
Yeah, I have an argument to make, but first I'd like to clarify my point. Somebody
Okay,
brought it
all
up
right.
earlier, so let's go ahead and say the key criteria of what is a slasher film, right? First of all, you got to have the central killer, the slasher, right? And everybody knows what that is. Human wants human, human-like, things of this nature. They go into it. Not all of them are human, because you think about your most famous ones like Jason, Freddy. They're not human. Ghost, zombie, deadite, whatever you want to look at. Human-ish works enough, right? And there's a series of murders that are taken out with weapons that are usually phallic in some nature, because a lot of times the slasher kills have to do with some type of violation, if you guys get my point. Then there's the stalking, the suspense, the group of victims, which is usually just normal folks. Lots of times girls, but not always, right? Then you got the final girl trope. The final girl who goes to the end and she survives, she confronts, she grows. The past trauma, revenge motives, usually the past coming back to bite them. So I'm going to lay that out there first as my qualifications. Then I would like to bring out my pick, which is right after I address what Sammy said about the first slasher film. I watched a film today called Peeping Tom, and it was released before the movie Psycho out in the UK, and I believe that is the first slasher film. It is proto, maybe, and because, like I said, it came out before Psycho, but that was a good one. I just watched it today, and it was better than I expected, also.
Wasn't in black and white?
No, it was not. It was in color.
Okay.
And it was about a camera crew, a cameraman. So there was a ton of actual visual imagery going on that was symbolic and had to do with foreshadowing and things of that nature. It was really good. I recommend you give it a view at least one time. It's called Peeping Tom, 1960. Mm-hmm. But okay, so my pick, my first pick is going to be Alien. The movie Alien, because it fits.
It's been nice having Dempsey with us here tonight.
Every single qualification, all of them, including one of the most famous final girls of all time. We can
talk about this.
All of them.
I would.
Technically have.
Technically, yes.
Yes.
But
technically, yes.
But this actually is next week's theme. This whole movie is next week's theme. Oh, and if I'm not sharing the screen, it's because I'm a fucking asshole. So there we go. I'm not going to tap to unmute. We're just gonna have to keep an eye on here for a sec. So Dempsey, explain yourself, sir.
Okay. Well, I would say that Alien, the movie, it has one single alien, and I don't mean the whole franchise. I mean just this first movie. A single alien on a haunted house in space. Okay? They can't leave. They're all normal folks. They're being set. They have no idea what's going on. And all of a sudden they start being taken out from the shadows one at a time by a stalking, silent slasher, which is almost exactly like your Jasons or your Michael Myers. They're almost supernatural abilities, but not quite. Running around, they're very different than the rest of us. And the final girl at the end, Ripley, is among the most famous final girls of all time. So literally, I had to bend to almost zero to get this to fit into the slasher horror.
True. That's true. I accept the premise.
Right. You reject the premise in what way?
Unconventional choice, certainly.
Right. Well, I wanted it to be unconventional because I figured everybody was going to pick the normals.
But we do have
when I'm on a panel, don't expect normals.
Right.
Well,
no one had sex in this, though. No one had sex.
She gets raped in this. Oh, sorry. She gets bad things happen to her in this by the robot. With the magazine down the throat.
Yeah, that was not. That's a very.
And the face huggers fulfill the part of that happening anyway because they're forcing themselves on you and basically impregnating you.
That's why John Hurt dies first because technically he has sex.
Technically, yeah.
But he's not black.
Yeah.
That's a little joke.
Because that trope's made up. The morality trope really is kind of made up anyway. It was like in Nightmare on Elm Street 4, the black girl gets taken out by Freddy, and she was a virgin, did her homework, she never did any drugs, she was always doing the right thing. Like, so that you know, that trope isn't really 100%. So I don't think.
Well, no trope really is ever 100%.
Agreed, but this one hits almost every one of them.
Why do we have two shield walls?
Except you
Well, I
actually
think
have
the trope that we can if you're faking is 100%. So I'm going to do that.
We do have two shield walls. How does
but
this happen?
the crew
What
is
is
actually
happening?
competent people. They're not
Agreed,
stupid
agreed. But they're
teenagers
just
running around
normal. They're not competent
Yeah,
when it comes to
right.
defending themselves from this thing.
from a
They're just like truck
Yeah.
drivers in space, basically.
I will accept Dempsey's nomination, especially in light of the stuff we learned from the other films about how set up these people were for this. You know, so the one thing that all the other movies add to is the backstory and how it does make it very slasher-like. And plus, like I said before, I consider Alien to be a science fiction horror film, not an action movie.
Well,
And-
right, Alien, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Aliens is an action movie, horror.
Yeah.
And I'm going to spill the beans on next
Right.
week, though, because Dempsey stuck his dick in the pie. Next week is Out of This World Horror, which is going to be space or extraterrestrial horror movies.
I got good ones for those, too. But yeah, this one really, the first one only, fits the slasher mold completely. And it is kind of crazy how well it fits. The only way it goes outside of it is it's not a bunch of teenage girls.
Right.
Other than that, it's all right
Guys,
there.
The chick is the killer and Sammy is the sole survivor.
I would be the one. I would just light everybody on fire. Make it easy.
Oh my god! You know, I can't be Dempsey. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I can't even be too mad about this choice, given Mando's usual out of the ordinary choices when we hit this season. So,
well, I have more just in case you guys really didn't accept this one. That was my argument.
well,
What do you guys think of my argument?
We will definitely get back around.
Okay.
And does it? Like I said, based on the box, I think you can get away with it. Though I would argue that Pops is monster more than slasher, but it does hit the wickets. I actually thought about that myself because I'm like, what the fuck is he going to do? He's going to introduce something peculiar, but it can fit. And you did.
Well, I have more. We'll come back.
All right. Well, yeah, I will get back to you. How do we want to do this tonight? What's the? You know what? I'm going to get this. I'm going to just brace for impact, folks. Mando, I just gotta know.
Okay.
So I had three that I have three, two on the back burner, but this one, it does match a lot of hallmarks of slasher films because people do get slashed. The Johnny Depp movie Sweeney Todd the Demon Barber on Fleet Street.
Yeah, that's one.
I think that actually is the most qualifying movie you have chosen.
I thought it was definitely going to be Ghost in the Darkness.
Yeah.
He's like the lions slashed them with their claws.
Right.
Yes.
No.
God.
And I'm gonna have to admit, I've never actually seen this movie. I am familiar with the story, of course.
It's got Alan Rickman and Johnny Depp, and I love their performance.
Isn't it based on a play or something?
Yeah.
It is based on an actual Broadway play. Like the Demon Barber of Fleet Street is an actual play.
Based on the events, though, which was based on a
Yes. Well, it's
again,
based on
audience, before we continue too much further, I do want you to know we'll get to actual slasher films. Don't panic. Don't panic.
This is
a slasher.
This is based on a very popular Penny Dreadful at the time, and then that turned into something else, and then what's his face? I think Andrew Lloyd Webber wrote this, and then obviously they turned it into a movie. But the Penny Dreadful is much darker.
Yeah, which is crazy considering how dark this movie is.
Yeah.
Is this a musical? I have to ask because I haven't
Yes.
seen it. Is it a
Yes.
There's also
I'm
been
going to
there's
cut
also
you
been
with my razor.
Yes.
Yeah, there's also been movies where there are no music, depicting similar events.
Yes, it doesn't have to be a musical. I just like this one because it's got Alan Rickman and Johnny Depp.
No, yeah, I mean that's obviously the draw.
Bobby playing
and the
chip.
druggy chick.
Gangs of New York is a slasher.
Well, but come on, like the premise is still like he is a serial killer. He just chooses to murder his victims in a barber seat.
Right, that's.
Which
well,
oddly enough,
that's
is
And
how-
he
how-
eats
how-
them.
how my
He
barber
eats
murdered
them.
me in the 70s.
Right. He doesn't just eat them; he feeds them to other people.
Yes, he bakes them into pies and
then
feeds
sells
them to the community.
Right.
With a nice Chianti.
So how is this not a slasher film? Tell me that.
Absolutely.
I am just not I'm not familiar with this one. For me, there are certain films that fall into very much the slasher genre.
Right.
And Mando, I'm proud of you. You did so much better this time.
Thank you.
Well done, dear.
Thank you.
Well done.
I was thinking, I was like, what are my, because like the quote unquote slasher film genre is not really my big thing. Like, I don't mind horror movies. Like, I don't mind dark things. I don't mind murder, like mysteries and all that. But slasher has not really been my thing. I was like, well, what's the closest thing that I've watched that can still technically be classified as a slasher film? And this is the one. It's a great movie. But so if you don't know what the premise is, the Sweeney Todd, the demon barber of Fleet Street, basically there's a corrupt judge who sends somebody away, Sweeney Todd, he was innocent, and then he comes back from being imprisoned, he basically lost his marbles, and he's like, the way to get back at all of these corrupt people is to murder them and feed the community their remains.
Right.
Yeah.
It's good. I would recommend giving it a view at least one time.
Absolutely. And it's, I mean, Alan Rickman,
I'll put this in my Halloween lineup because we always watch Sleepy Hollow, which I love very much.
Yes.
It has a very similar feeling.
Yes. Oh yeah, 100% similar feeling.
Well,
right.
Johnny Depp and Helen Bonham Carter, I love in this style.
They're great.
I'm down with this. I'm down with this.
Very, very pertinent.
Oh, pardon me. Ain't that the woman from Fight Club? Yes, in fact, that is the young woman from Fight Club.
And Harry Potter.
And Bellatrix Lestrange. Yeah, that's one of the other reasons. Like Bellatrix and Snape.
Right. Everything that's come out of the UK in the last 100 years.
Right.
Also,
I
the other
highly recommend the movie.
The other guy's in this too. He plays the guy that was turned into a rat or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pettigrew.
Yeah, that's it. Peter
Yes.
Pettigrew.
Yeah, there he is in the background, right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's gazing at young maiden.
So apparently, there's only like 4 or 5 British actors.
Exactly.
He was in The Last Samurai.
As many as 7, as few as 4.
Yeah,
that's
right.
Well, especially with Maggie Smith passing, God rest her soul, they lost a good one.
I love Helen Bonham Carter.
You look through Doctor Who, you look through Game of Thrones, you look through Harry Potter.
Yep.
You see a bunch of the same folks in all of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Because if you're watching a British show, you inevitably do the thing from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I know that guy. Because then you're like, where do I know him from? And then
Everything.
you're trying to figure out what fucking BBC shows have I watched.
Yeah, the guy that plays Professor Slughorn, he's in a lot of stuff.
Yep. But absolutely highly recommend. Like, is it the most accurate to the screenplay, like the Broadway musical? No, probably not. But it's really good.
Is it a musical? It's not a musical though, is it?
It is.
It is.
Oh, well then, yeah.
It's good enough to watch once, at least. And it's not going to be for everybody, but this is a good enough movie to give at least one shot. You know?
Yes.
Right.
Is it a Christmas movie as well?
No.
I mean, they are giving away pies at one point.
No.
Hey, Matt, what were you saying? You were
Matt was saying something.
To go back to the origins of this story, Yeah, it's just that sort of like a non-musical play, kind of with a book, and then it's one of those things that comes together to eventually be the musical and then the movie and all that. But it's like tracing the song "House of the Rising Sun" back to its origins and seeing how it comes in. Really interesting history of this. We'll go back and follow it, So I mentioned, I think it's football. If you want to do deep dive on how something evolved into what we think of it as, this is a good one to do yourself.
I'll say it's more of a horror musical than Rocky Horror is.
Yes. Right? Yeah.
Rocky Horror. There's no horror in Rocky Horror. There's a lot of.
There's a lot of
little shop of horrors.
Odd sexual.
In actuality, this particular movie could qualify in several different genres. If like it's a musical, it's a horror.
Is that Sacha Cohen?
Yep.
Sasha, is that what the fuck?
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Yeah, that's him.
That guy. Okay,
Yeah.
I forgive me. Well, because he was in the
it was kind of a who's who.
Les Mis, and he looks like he did in Les Mis.
Right.
That's
He also
why
did that movie Hugo, where he played a really straight character in that.
I mean, the setting for the Demon Barber of Fleet Street is around like 1800s. So like they're gonna look very similar to Les Mis.
Yeah, they all look like they're walking around on Diagon Alley or something.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Indeed.
All right.
Well
You
done,
know what,
Mando.
Mando?
Yeah, it's very
Mando,
good.
you did good. You did good. I'm gonna take back at least 7 of the things I've said about you over the years.
I'll take it.
What just happened?
You're fine. You're fine.
That's what happens when you take
Matt
back 7.
disappeared and came back.
Yeah, Matt dropped and came.
Okay,
brought
I
him
wasn't sure. I might have been having a stroke because that's possible at my advanced age. You never know, folks. You never know.
All right.
I'm going to jump over to Joker. Yes, yeah. You're reading my mind, you fiend.
I know. So mine also technically fits into the slasher category. I don't know if folks would call it a slasher, but it also stars Johnny Depp, and it's also directed by Tim Burton, and that is Sleepy Hollow.
That was my second. So I had Sweeney Todd and then Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow was my second one.
Sleepy Hollow was my
The most least slasher list of ever.
I mean, but it fits.
I have more.
It fits. You've got a murderer, serial killer, human, once was human, mystical element, stalking a group of people.
I also love this movie a great deal.
There is
Christopher Lee.
the
great Christopher Lee.
There is the final girl trope, which is Christina Ricci, which is just always lovely to see on screen. I know, right? so there's but yeah, this, and they're hunted down by a bladed object. So you've got it all, and you've got a great cast in here. You've got Alfred. You've got Alfred. You've got Count Dooku. You've got Fred Dursley. You've got Vol. You've got Dumbledore in here. You've got it all. You've got a little bit of everything in here.
This is a fantastic movie. The production is so good, and it has some genuinely good scare moments, which are, and it's a story that everybody knows. You grew up with this story, and this goes back to the Revolutionary era.
If you grew up on the East Coast, you really grew up with this story.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Irving wrote the short story, The Legend of Sleepy Hollow, in 1830, I want to say, 1825, somewhere in there. And this is not a one-to-one adaptation, obviously.
No, there's a lot added to this
But this is, in the same way, I will say, the Lord of the Rings movies are not great adaptations, but they are great movies. You know what I mean? Just take the spirit of what Irving was trying to convey and goes for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
This This is one of my 20 favorite movies of all time. Has an amazing, Joker was saying, has an amazing cast. Obviously Johnny Depp is my favorite actor, by the way, guys.
Dude.
Miranda Richardson, as Casper Van Dien and Beth Wall, Christopher Lee as the Burgomaster, Ian McDiarmid, remember the Palpatine, Ian McDiarmid was in here. Who else? Michael Goff, yep.
Casper Van Diem.
Yeah,
He's
Casper
not a
Van
great
Diem.
actor, but that's fine.
No, he's
But
terrible,
this is
but
Beth
he was
Wall.
funny.
And
Yeah.
Christopher Walken.
I totally buy that.
Yeah,
cut
he's
you
like,
with my
yeah,
blood.
Want your head now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I so for me personally, like I put this and the Sweeney Todd because like they're a lot of great actors, Tim Burton, Johnny Depp, like to me they're both like great movies. I usually watch them together.
To be fair, I've never considered this to be a slasher. Personally, I can see it fitting. It does fit. But it's right. It does.
Yeah, there's a mystery.
Hang on, we're just going to hang out here for a minute.
Yeah,
I don't know why. My mouse is stuck.
It's because you got to use your hand for that.
A little note. Ricci.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
In the Ricci for this film, she had her eyebrows bleached, but her hair is a wig. So she takes off the wig, and there's this stark, dark black hair, and it would look like she had no eyebrows.
The fuck is James Vanderbeek doing there?
Yeah, exactly.
He must have been dating someone.
Yeah.
Red carpet premiere, probably.
Yeah.
He's like, this movie, James Vanderbeek.
He got cut
When
from
he
the movie.
wrote
He was
this
supposed to be the
story,
retarded cousin.
Yeah.
Probably.
James Vandergeek.
So that's a good choice. I very much enjoy this movie.
No shield when the tree opens up. James Vanderbeek just comes out and takes Christopher Walken back down to hell. Like, I don't want to wait.
Nice.
That is quite the collection
Roman,
there, my friend.
Roman, you will find this interesting, Roman. The guy who did the screenplay, who put Sleepy Hollow together, also is the final writer for Event Horizon. Before
Nice.
And
I love that movie.
He did Fight Club as well. So those two I remember.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, makes
Love that
makes
movie.
sense. I mean the quality of product you got out of every one of the films that you talk about. Yeah, I see that. I like Sweet. Like I said, is it pushing a little bit genre wise? I think so.
Yeah.
But it does hit the specific tenets that we ask for.
Right.
I haven't seen that. I have not seen that, Bobby. And Bobby, thank you for being so engaging tonight in the chat.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
That movie's
Watch
awesome.
Yeah. I love watching terrible horror movies.
Oh yeah, me too, man.
So do I. So
Tubi.
that's the funny
Tubi.
thing. A lot of the
Tubi
worst ones I've seen,
is the treasure
I don't even
trove.
know the names of. It's like there's like some Nazi broads and maybe a zombie or something, and it's like, what the fuck is going on?
Dude.
Those are movies.
Hey, watch Tourist Trap. It's got Tanya Roberts in it. It's old. It's like 1979, I think.
So
it's so terrible.
Matt,
it's hilarious.
Matt, while we've got you, because I know your time may be limited tonight, I wanted to make sure we get you in. What do you got?
So I'm gonna go with two movies because there are really 4 or 5 categories of slasher movies as we're talking about tonight. Where like you can just really say like Alien and with the Alien fits in the sort of hardcore with no humor monster slasher, for example. And sometimes there's humorous categories of all that and all that. So I'm going to give you guys 2 movies to suggest you watch. Now, the first one, I'll be blunt about this. This is a rated R movie, right? It's not for kids. It's not for inviting all 100 of your neighbors over to a Christian movie party and watching this film. But if you love slasher films, it grabs every trope and makes you laugh hard as hell about it. Okay, it's called Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it is about a turkey.
Got it.
You got it. So yeah, okay.
That's a trauma movie. Is it
Oh my
not?
God, this looks great already.
Yeah. I think this is a trauma movie.
Very important. I want to emphasize, it is not for children. Okay, there are some adult. There are some adult activity scenes.
Yeah, I mean,
in
look
this
at the
movie.
tagline.
Yeah, it looks like a Skeksis from
gobble.
the Dark Crystal or something.
Yeah.
Like crap.
Yeah, it does, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
They must have had something left over, and they're just like, well, look at this fucking weird puppet. What can we use that for?
You know,
That's amazing.
I mean,
Is that what it looks like? I forget. It's been a while since I've seen this one.
Yeah, I saw this movie in college, and I was quite stoned.
I mean, you know, so it had a serious plot. I can't do too much. In fact, I do want to mention the other film. So this is the humor, like the humor of horror films and slashers and all that. But this is another movie. Now, the other movie I want to recommend. Okay, now you guys have heard me talk about this movie before. So I always say, I love this movie until the very last add-on epilogue stinger scene, right? So I never watched that ever again. I would turn over before that last 1 minute stinger comes out. Okay, it's called Dark Was the Night. It stars.
I'm not familiar with this.
Kevin Durand, who was the rat catcher in the strain.
I like that actor a lot.
Yeah, and he
I just watched
embraces
this like 2 days ago.
He embraces the hero role in this perfectly. This, if it weren't for the stupid epilogue stinger, this movie would have been like a 9.5 out of 10 to me. You know?
Seriously.
He's in.
What's the premise? Good. What's the premise?
Okay.
Okay, that's it. He was in the new updated 310 to Yuma, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, that's
he's
good.
a great actor. So now I'm
He was
going to
in
be a
Legion,
little.
too.
Yeah, I'm going to be a little vague about the plot, but the reveal of what's going on, it makes the story. You know, the story is rooted in American folklore, and it occurs with a bunch of mysterious killings that are found in the woods, and the sheriff is trying to sort this stuff out. And you know, it's the community comes together. Like there's no stupid stuff like a bunch of drunk guys go out and have a and get like it's written how a community might actually react to such a thing, you know, and the acting is top notch. You have Kevin Durand, as I mentioned before. Lucas Haas is in this. He you know from The Revenant, Inception. He's been great in that stuff. Bianca something. I can't pronounce her last name. You've seen these actors around, you know. But obviously Kevin Durand. Okay. This movie, Kevin Durand carries, and I trying to, and the way it comes together, like you can see the plot unfolding and know kind of how it's going, right?
Right.
But it doesn't fail to deliver him being a hero and the sacrifices that are made for the good guys to win, so to speak. That's very hard to say in a lot of movies like this, where the good guys win, but it kind of feels like they don't really earn it. You know what I mean? In this movie, victory is earned. It's the one reason I don't like the stinger at the end of it. But anyway,
right.
Those are my two major recommendations. You know, and just a little follow up on I think Dempsey said earlier about the early slasher movies. Obviously, a Psycho. That would, forget how far back these movies go. You know,
right.
And there was an Italian giallo movie, Black Lace and Blood, or Blood and Black Lace. And the one that people probably is the most infamous early slasher movie you'll ever hear, Black Christmas. You know, so these movies go back a ways. And if you want to, but again, it's like deconstructing any genre of movie. You know, like if you really want to deep dive, there's a lot of fun to be had in that. You know, like when go back and research zombie films, for example, where they came from and how they evolved and all that. You know,
Right.
It's
By the
really
way,
cool.
it's Blood and Black Lace, 1964.
It is Blood and Black Lace. Yeah. But honestly, I've never seen it in English, so my grandma had me watching all the stuff on Right Uno and Right Duo Italian TV, and with the subtitles, but she would tell me what. So I've never actually seen it in English though.
Right.
So I want to welcome Miss Sparkles to the show. Thank you for showing up tonight. Appreciate it as always. So Matt, I want to see this now. And
right, like I'm like, man, this looks cool.
No, I will say
Matt
this
talked me
is
into this.
technically a slasher.
Which one we're talking about?
All of you guys have picked.
Dark was the night. Dark was the night.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Right, yeah, like Dark was the night.
Just watched it like 2 days ago. It's great. I highly recommend it.
It's a great movie. It's a nice monster movie.
I mean, it's not like these might not like these are technical slasher, but it's not like these are bad like movies.
Right.
No,
Right. Well, no, I'm glad we're all kind of sticking to a theme. Nobody's really picked a real
slasher yet.
Right.
Is the bad guy like a person, or is it like some kind of root monster?
Hold
Well,
on,
I don't want to tell you.
I don't want to know.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, no, we don't want to spoil. Let's not spoil.
Yeah, no spoilers.
This.
I think I know what it is from the preview.
The mystery.
The
mystery of the investigation is part of the good writing.
Okay. Yeah. I like a good mystery, and as it unfolds. So
that's the kind of horror movie I like more.
Yeah.
That looks good. That looks really good. So let's the internet wizard himself, Blair de Blair.
Come on, Blair.
What do you have?
Well, I'm just a simple man.
Classic. I'm okay with that.
I'm not gonna be a snob. I'm gonna bring it back to the roots of what we all like: is blood, boobs, and teenagers being murdered. We're going Prom Night, the original.
Yeah, man.
You're not gonna have
yourself.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have some obscure Russian movie or something.
No.
You're not gonna be like, hey, follow me on
this
one.
is funny, though. Leslie Nielsen.
No, the first one.
Amy Lee Curtis.
I don't have that one.
What? Right? Oh, good.
She was the Scream Queen back then. She did.
Yeah.
No,
with the Terror Train.
I remember seeing this.
And Halloween and this one.
This poster.
I might watch this after the show. I love this movie.
Yeah,
it's good.
This is old school slasher. Teenagers being murdered.
That's
for
right.
research purposes.
For research purposes.
You have a group of friends. They're all being bumped off because they're all promiscuous.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Boobs.
Hey, I like it. Tear sliding down the cheek.
Yeah.
You don't know who did it until the very end. Then it's like, oh, wow, really? Okay. And there's a reason why. They do like a little thing in the beginning that kind of sets it up. So there's a bit of a red herring.
The girl on the phone stuff. The girl on the phone stuff is like so fucking classic.
But it was also like really a thing.
Yeah.
Back then, that was.
Today it'd be on the cell phone, scrolling, but then
a lot of these movies wouldn't work today because of cell phones.
Yeah.
That's always the thing too. Everybody'd have a cell phone to be call help.
Exactly, Dempsey. Exactly.
My man.
We need you here.
That's where it was back then.
All these girls look a little old to be in high school.
Well, that was
how it typically is, though.
That's how it always was, man.
Yeah.
They're always like in their mid-20s and 30s playing high school kids.
Yeah.
That's why.
They got held back a couple years.
And they all die different ways, too. You have an axe, you have blades, you have,
Oh, so the killer doesn't use just the same weapon over and over.
No,
again.
he multi, whatever is handy.
When they get in.
You got a guy looking like Gregory Peck, like I'm just a 17-year-old boy.
Yeah.
Like Burgess, what's he doing in here?
Yeah.
Does anybody have the raw sexual animal magnetism of one Albert Finney?
I don't think
fellow
anybody does.
Fellow
maybe Jamie Lee Curtis.
Right.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Curtis,
I
and
mean-
who's the other?
Well, I will say, if there's anyone who could challenge Albert Finney, it's Sean Connery from Zardoz.
Hey,
I agree.
I mean,
We are going to
he's
get the
not wrong.
Zardoz, my
Can
friend.
you
We are going to
imagine
get the Zardoz. That is in
Albert
our
Finney
future lineup
or
of
Sean
films.
Connery in a naked death match? That's American filmmaking at its best.
Just a sex off.
Plus, the setting of this movie too is prom.
Leslie
You know.
Nielsen.
Wait,
Miss
what?
Sparkles,
What?
older
Wait, what?
Jamie Lee Curtis. I agree with you.
Yeah, older. Yeah.
I didn't think
No,
that she
no,
was
no.
all that great in
Sure, that's the
Come on.
scene
No,
of-
from the
of-
chin
of-
down, she's banging.
In True Lies? Come
Yeah,
on.
but she's like the girl next door. You know, she's
I
very
did
normal.
not. Yeah, I did not care for it in True Lies.
I don't like the short
All right,
hair on
what about
her. Long hair on
Short hair,
her.
no.
Yeah.
So she made a perfect scream queen back in the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, she looked good like in Halloween and stuff.
She's got some
Right.
big old
Just,
titties.
Is that
Just circling
Fish
back
from
to-
Barney Miller? No, I'm joking. It's not.
Is it?
No,
No,
it looks
it's
like
not.
it.
That'd have been cool. Hey, it's the slasher
That-
film Barney Miller tie-in.
Barney Miller.
Right.
Yeah, they're the guys
Who voted
investigating it.
Well, they
And of
are
course,
cops,
this filmed
right?
with Canada as well, so
Right.
but it's set in America.
Who is that?
just
That is a rockin' van. Oh my God, that is a sex.
Oh, yeah,
That
I
is the
remember.
sex van.
I remember as a kid.
Don't come a knocking.
As a kid going to the mall, they had like sometimes in the malls you ever go, they have like performances or like stuff. They had all these people that brought in their vans, and you could go inside
Oh
and
my
look at them. And they
God.
were like doing a competition with like the shag carpet and like the heart windows, and they had like the bang bed or whatever in the back.
The
Oh,
airbrush
no.
things on the
The
side.
drop down,
Right.
Yeah.
waterbed.
Yep, right.
Frank
Yep.
Gately, welcome, sir. Good to
It was
see
pretty
you.
cool.
I miss when waterbeds
And
were
they
so
had like
popular.
paintings, like really nice
Oh,
paintings on the
that's cool.
side, like wizards and stuff. Is cool.
Wizards and
Fucking
unicorns.
wizards,
yeah.
wizards on vans and a fucking
Yes.
water mattress.
Oh,
that
absolutely.
Like,
that was
like
the
if I ever
time.
come across like a decent
Bond
amount of
smoke
money, I
pouring
might
out
get a
those
really nice
things.
decked out van.
That's right.
Yep. And a lot of them had
Who
like
is that
a big
girl?
eight
Wait a minute.
track stereo.
That's a teacher.
Click on the
Is it
picture;
at
it'll tell
least
you. who it is.
47 years old?
She's a
Oh,
teacher.
Yeah, it's a chaperone, I think.
Why is she wearing a corsage then?
Oh,
No,
maybe you're right.
oh,
I
She
think
looks
she's
like-
supposed to be a senior.
She
Maybe
looks like she
she's
already
just
had like
really
5
stupid
kids.
and failed out a bunch of times.
She was a senior because she gets the elderly discount at the dentist.
Exactly.
I mean, there was a lot of smoking happening back.
She
in
got
those
really
days.
set back in her.
yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
That was a hard 18.
She had her fourth
Oh, man, I
kid in
miss
junior
those.
year.
Right. Those shorts on
Smoke
girls.
cigarettes in the sun.
Do you remember
Right.
the Michael Caine
Smoking
movie?
cigarettes in the sun while
Yes.
drinking whiskey and getting pregnant.
Exactly.
That
Exactly.
was
Hey,
the
Roman, go
Some
back
more-
a couple
put
slides.
some more baby oil on there so I can get some nice crispy skin like a pork rind.
That's right.
Go back a couple
I
slides.
have to. I'm gonna share a secret Romanism. Those shorts were like the hottest thing in the world. That,
They
that the
they
girls
still
were-
are. Hey, go back a
Yeah.
few. For
Posterity's sake.
Yeah,
There.
she had some.
Do you remember Dress to Kill with Michael Caine?
Michael Caine.
That slasher movie?
I was about.
are you
yeah.
saying that guy
Oh,
looks
that-
like Michael Caine?
Yeah, how in the very end, you know, they pull his mask off and he's all like, you know, with his lipstick and all that.
I was about to.
That
be
was been
like,
around the
"Damn
same
it, Dave,
time."
leave me alone.
Frank,
Mama!
that may have been your best post ever. I'm just gonna
Right.
say, Left Eye should have been on the panel as the black guy. But then we would have
The
won
token
first
black guy.
round, Frank, and we wouldn't be able to have him back.
That is the face I make every
But that's in
when
the
I see
back of one
something
of those
like.
vans. See the shag
Hold
He's
on,
carpet?
enjoy
in
it,
the smoking pot.
Yep.
Perfect.
And yeah.
He's
This
dead.
is the perfect
You know-
scene.
You know she's dead.
Yep,
Oh, damn.
just from the face alone.
Yeah.
So, I do want to
Funny
add in
thing,
a
the
little.
bald guy is also a senior.
Yeah.
Inconceivable.
Just want to mention.
I mean, I
that's
knew
weird.
I knew a guy in high school that was balding, but he also like his that it was genetic. Like his family balded at like 20.
Oh, that Spirit of Liberty right there. Remember?
That's
Bald right there.
I do
Matt,
want to add in.
what were you going to say?
So this movie it's part of a series of 5 films. They're all sequels in name only. They have no real relation to each other,
I didn't
other than
realize
some of them take place in the same high school. the second film is, in my opinion, the best of them. It adds a supernatural element. Has some pretty brutal kills.
Yeah, that's the one I got.
Yeah.
But this movie, it does. The funny thing about this film, right? When you go back and watch it, like 40 years later or whatever, right? You can see how preposterous, like the filming of the girls are, for example, in this scene. They're clearly like borrowing from adult filming techniques, just not showing the parts. You know what I mean? Like the excessive makeup, like the excessive makeup, the way they're posturing their bodies and stuff. You can see that. Now, why do I mention this? Okay, for those who don't know, there was a lot of crossover in the 60s, 70s, 80s. When they so there were, okay. Well, I'll put it this way: the film crews that did your big movies were never allowed to film movies like this. Okay, so what they would do is get film crews from veteran film crews from adult filming movies, so to speak, and to make all these early slasher movies and whatever. When they realized there was money to be made, right? They borrowed from the techniques of the adult industry. Is what I'm getting at.
I have a question here, though. Is this technically a Naked Gun movie?
No. But it is kind of funny to watch nowadays.
Yeah.
No one gets that joke?
No, I'm with you. I love the Naked Gun. I just watched it like a week ago.
He's like, you ever been in a men's locker room? You like Gladiator?
I get what Matt was saying because, like, even though these movies are old, it's still really, really easy to.
It came out about the same time as Airplane did, so right when he started doing those.
I'm with you, Sammy.
I want to say in the 1980s, like 84, 85, is when they stopped using the adult film crews because there was so much money.
That's when the movie started to suck, Matt. That's when they started to suck.
Yeah.
Well, no,
you're not wrong. There was a lot of inspiration in Hollywood back then.
The development of those film crews led to things like the sci-fi, like Star Trek, Next Generation, Star Trek, X-9, Babylon 5. There was now an industry that did, plus the film crews that did expensive TV shows and movies were way more expensive than like sci-fi and fantasy and horror from mid-80s on could afford. So the development of these cheap professional crews who are not adult film crews was a big thing for the industry we like. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I know. It's more nerdy than most people like to hear about this stuff. But I always find the sort of how it evolves fascinating. How did we get here? You know what I mean?
Right.
No.
Well, isn't kind of the, I want to say trope or whatever, but the kind of theory is that those guys wanted to be serious filmmakers, but they couldn't get into the bust in, so they started doing the adult content.
Roman, go back
just to get the
which one? This one
into the business,
just to get
one more
money.
Yeah,
one more.
Where am I going?
One more.
One more. That one?
Yeah, okay. I legit thought this woman's head was turned around back.
Me too.
Right.
The first thought I had.
I was like, oh, she got it bad.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's just how her
She's
elbows
getting ready
are.
to get in the sex man.
Right. Yeah. Like the
she got her
killer
head
like turned her
around.
head around, snapped her neck.
That happens. I mean, we've seen that.
It's got the dingle balls and everything. Look at that.
She might be double jointed.
She's an odd looking
I bet she is. She's about ready to get in that van.
Right.
And that still made me backwards. I haven't seen anything right now
I don't know
that it's not. That poor girl.
Oh no. Yeah, good stuff
Excellent
though.
bathroom scene, no cocaine.
Nice,
This is
right
a
on
good
the
choice.
edge of an exploitation film, like right there.
Yeah.
Well, that's
yeah.
the point.
It's that guy. The bald guy. We know that guy.
Yeah,
he's
the
a
guy,
junior, right?
everything.
Yeah.
That guy's a sophomore, maybe.
It's the people who make,
Yeah.
That's good stuff right there. Yeah, she looked a lot better longer.
There we go.
Curtis looks like she's going to like a parent-teacher conference in that last picture. She looks like she's picking
But
her
instead,
sick
she
kid
was
up.
just going to history.
Yeah,
It's like,
Yeah, no.
in no way
I
does
need
she
to
look
pick
like a
Jimmy up and
student
make him
in
some
that.
chicken soup.
Right.
No one in this movie
Just
looks
kidding.
like
I'm
they're a
17.
student. This guy is
Right.
only 18 years old.
Right. Life was hard in the 70s.
Oh my
man.
God, the nerd.
It
It's the
had lead
nerd.
in it.
He's the guy that has the van. He's the
Right,
van
he's
owner.
the-
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
So,
God, it's the band guy.
so he's
Yeah.
the cool nerd.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's got the shaggin' wagon.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure he was a nerd, was he? I don't think he was.
Yeah.
I don't think he
He
ever
was.
had
Climb
sex
off
a
his
day in
ones?
his life, based on that
He
picture.
had the drugs too.
Wait,
guy
that looks like me when I'm doing my gardening on the weekend.
That looks like a pretty small, like, hedge trimmer.
That's only like, yeah, that is small. It's
Yeah.
like 12 inches. That's peculiar.
Yeah, that's.
It was only
kinda
12
gross.
inches.
That's like
That's
for.
the
12 inches.
source of his
Small.
issues.
Yeah.
His little head trimmer.
Yep. Roman
It's
size
okay.
queen.
My
Is
head
that
trimmer
the
is
that's that
small
the
too.
king and queen of the prom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
This really is a good movie. You should watch it. It's one of them ones that you'll end up getting involved in it, and by the end of the movie, you'll be like, "Oh, okay, that was actually pretty enjoyable." Like it'll actually
it is.
draw you into it. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah, I
my
enjoyed
God.
that too.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this movie.
Oh yeah.
They're out buying a house or going to the prom. No one knows. No, this was a
Like,
good one. This was
never
a good
know.
choice.
Yeah, she looked
But
like a
maybe it
real
was
estate
cold
agent.
outside. That's why
Yeah.
his hedge trimmer was so small.
He's like, I just got out of the pool.
Right. Come on.
Yeah.
We live in
It was
the
cold.
society here.
Right.
It was cold.
Why is this light doing this to me? I'm slightly winded from that one. That one took a lot out of me. I'm not gonna lie. That was great. That was a good choice. And I'm gonna have to revisit some of these frames later in the night for research reasons. So
Right.
Sammy, son, my boy,
Yes. All right.
what
This one
do we
This one
have?
isn't a particular. I wouldn't call it a slasher, but have you
Whoa,
seen the
okay,
King-
asshole.
you ever seen
Yeah,
the
yeah,
King's Speech?
The King's
You
Speech.
assholes! No, this one was directed by Wes Craven.
That's what it's
called The
Wow,
Shocker.
that's
Oh yeah.
Oh,
the
this is
Shocker.
a good movie. This is
Shocker.
a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, because
Guys,
I like my slasher films
Oh,
guys,
to have a
What's
a
up,
certain
Matt?
amount of
Hold
shock.
on.
I have to go.
Okay,
Oh, my God.
it was either going to be
Oh,
this
oh,
or Sleepaway Camp.
hold on for a second. Matt's gotta exit here.
Yeah.
So,
Sleepaway
I'm
Camp.
glad to still
Oh,
make
clear,
the
man.
show, even with the medical circumstances. Watch us on the Wednesday night over Brooklyn this week. Obviously, we'll be back here. Hope you all enjoy these movies. It's a great type of thing. But I'm talking to you before then. Happy birthday, Sammy. Yep. And, protect your bacon or I'll come for you.
All right, man. Hey, I hope you feel better, Matt.
Thank you for
Thanks,
being
man.
here.
Better not.
I'll talk to you probably tomorrow.
Okay, well, we'll catch up tomorrow, Roman. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
See it.
Oh,
Very, very similar.
ooh, you guys are
to-
killing me tonight. You guys are killing me between the whiskey and the movie stuff. I actually saw this movie in the theaters, which is interesting. We were on deployment, and we just ended up I don't even know where the fuck we were, but we had English movies, so that was pretty good. And we saw this film. What I find most interesting about this movie is that Mitch Pileggi from the X-Files is the bad guy, and it's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, it's just your typical, like I said, schlocky horror
Yeah.
film, but it's just like so much fun. So basically the premise is it's actually very similar to Child's Play, where like the killer in the beginning gets killed, and then he finds a way to torment people from beyond the grave. But with this, he's basically, it's all electric based, and there's a scene where he turns into a little girl in the park, and she runs away with his stupid limp, and I even as a young kid, I thought that was hilarious. And there's just something about that. It's like I said, my other choice would have been Sleepaway Camp, where it's
You want me to go? Here, hang on. Let me pull up Sleepaway.
So-
Shocker's an interesting movie.
Hold on.
Shocker
That guy-
actually is like an X-Files episode.
Right.
it is
That guy's
well,
the Winchester's
Yeah.
grandpa too. He's Sam Winchester.
Oh yes, yeah.
He is.
Also,
Okay.
yes, from
I haven't
Supernatural.
gotten that far.
He,
I like the part
Yeah.
instead of when they're flipping channels and they're in the different channels fighting, hit the other guy, and there's a part where they're in like a wrestling match, and then it's like, yeah, kick his ass, and he's like got the guy and they're like beating the guy as they're flipping through different channels.
All right.
It gets kind of crazy. It's really fun.
Yep.
Sleepaway Camp.
This one's topical.
This one is. This one has the strangest twist ending in
I've not
any
seen
film.
Yes.
Along with the,
Well,
the
then
face
no
he
one,
makes,
no
but-
one ruined the twist because you need to watch this film. As a matter of fact, I want you to watch this film so badly, like I will buy it and send it to you.
Really?
Okay,
Seriously.
because it is. All you need to know is there's a twist ending.
I watched it last night. It's great.
It is one of my favorite films.
What?
But
It's so terrible. Oh, it's so awful. I
You
love it.
watched
so-
it last? Whoa, he's hot.
Yeah, this was one of the ones I was gonna pick.
Yeah, this is. But yeah, the everything about this movie screams slasher film. It actually did quite well in the box office. I think it did. I think it was like number 3 that year. Like it was
Right.
like a huge hit.
That's crazy.
I mean, it kind of reminds me of Friday the 13th.
It
Yeah.
very much is in the
That's
veil
what
of
it's
Friday the
supposed to.
13th.
Right.
And then they continued it on, and then the one who carries out being the killer as an adult is Bruce
That's
Springsteen's
right,
sister.
That's all right because
But,
he kills me now. So
It has one of the best. It has one of the best comebacks because they're all like early '80s kids, and they're just talking shit to each other while they're playing at a summer camp. Best comeback I've ever heard in film. It was eat shit and die, Ricky, and the other kid looks back and goes, eat shit and live, Bill.
is this a comedy?
By the way, I
Because
don't know
this
what
is-
movie that is.
No,
got
this
playing
isn't
over
from
there,
the
but that's
movie.
not it.
Oh, what
that's
am I
not it.
watching?
I have
I've
no
seen
idea.
it.
An ad.
It's
Watching an
It's
ad.
fucking
The
hilarious.
sequel was more of a comedy.
Yeah, the sequel's
Yeah.
more of a comedy.
Okay.
This,
Yeah, there's
I feel like
4 or 5
everything
of
bad happens to you at summer camp. Moral
Yeah.
of story: just don't go to summer
that.
camp.
Hold on, go back one.
no.
No, that
one?
was the very end of the movie. That
Uh-huh.
and that is
Yeah.
one of the strangest things I've ever seen in my whole life. Because
it's
it's not a
unsettling.
still. It's not a still frame.
It's not a still frame. It's very
Right.
unsettling.
Agreed.
Can that broad
Looks like her
unhook
jaw
eye
just
out,
kind of
you
goes.
know?
Ah.
Okay.
It's just actually unsettling, really like unnerving.
snake
By
jaw.
the time the movie's
Just
over,
nice.
you're like, what
But-
did I just watch?
But like I said,
Yeah.
the twist is not indicative to the plot. It is just very
Yeah.
it is just very weird, and
Yeah.
it'll stick with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize that the movie we were watching was not it. So
No,
now
it's
I
cool.
feel kind of bad.
Yeah.
Man, I love that house. Look at that. It's
I
got
know.
the built-on garage, but it's a brick facade.
Yeah.
That's a
a lot of
lovely
houses
home.
like that down in Detroit. Most of them are burnt down, but
There's some extremely terrible acting in this movie.
oh
And I
yeah,
love it. It's so
but
bad.
there's also some really
Oh.
good acting. And so
Yeah,
like
agreed.
this motherfucker right here.
Yeah. Right. Oh, dude.
That guy,
Yeah.
Dude. It's
he looks
so
like he's
overshot.
having some problems.
Yeah.
He runs the camp.
Right.
Once
He
people
looks
start
like
dying,
he's got like a Jim Ignatowski vibe going on.
yeah,
Well, when you get to the camp, here's what you're gonna do.
well,
You might
he's-
find a bathroom. It might
he's
be
very much
outside.
like
There
that.
might be bears.
He looks like the Tolkien old crazy man.
Yeah.
Well, he really doesn't like that people are dying at his summer camp.
Right.
I mean, that can put a damper on things, understandably.
Right. And it's not like they're
Whoa,
dying of
look at
natural
those
causes.
fucking pants.
Oh yeah, no, he is dressed like Rodney Dangerfield in Back to School the entire
Yeah.
film.
Green, yellows, you love it.
That's funny.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is not good. That is not good at all.
That
it's
was
just
how
typical
old people
kids
dress
doing
then,
weird
though.
bad things, and it's back in the day, so their old bad things are very tame considered to now.
Oh
but-
my god, it's a half
Right.
shirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
there's
god.
none of those.
Yeah. Man,
I
I'm telling
remember
you.
Yeah,
the,
and
the half shirt.
The thing
Classic.
is, in the '80s, this dude is straight.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably like a quarterback or something.
Yep, but now, not the case.
No.
Right.
Oh my God, that's so true.
Yeah, no,
this is great.
Yeah,
That
now
looks like the
was
thing from
Florida, that was in
that
Miami.
movie Creep Show.
Yeah, where they get
came
trapped
out
on
there
it.
and then the blob
Yeah.
ate them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, the blob of
Although I'm
water.
pretty sure that's Creep Show too.
Yeah, it is.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It is.
This is my favorite character in the whole movie. Because like he
Red
is,
sweatsuit guy.
yeah, but he's like the athletic older. He's supposed to be like the
counselor,
good role
right.
model, but like
Right.
he got like this accent where he talks like this. He's like, stop by the clubhouse. We'll have a catch.
Oh my God.
You're right.
It's just like
That's
this
pretty
little
good.
fucking muscly Goomba.
Yeah. Oh man, he's kind of a douche nozzle, but he's trying
Yeah.
not to be, one of those
Hey,
guys.
Rick, still got to work on that swing.
Right. And the girls are also over the top, girly for back in the day.
Yeah,
It's
and then they're all
hilarious.
bitches, so you don't care when they die.
Right.
No.
Right.
Which is also a good staple of, I think, a good slasher movie. Is even though like there's kids who are doing like wrong shit, you have to have a couple of these kids be pieces of shit where you don't care when they die, and they always get to die in really interesting ways. And in the back of your head, you kind of got to be like, good. I'm glad this happened.
You kind of cheer.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
good ones in here too.
There's
Yeah. So
dude, the never mind. There's a brutal one to this day that is like, oh man, that is vindictive.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there are some characters in this that are set up from the very beginning that you're just like, oh, I hope that guy gets it. And not just maybe I want it, maybe kind of. You're like, that guy, get him.
Yeah.
Like, right off the bat. You should watch it if you haven't seen it. I highly recommend it again.
Yeah, it's probably free to watch on like Tubi or something like that.
Yeah. It's on
Of
Tubi
course.
yesterday.
Oh,
1,
it was on
2,
Tubi?
and 3. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That right there is the very beginning.
Yep.
And
That's
it's
the 80s in a
it's
nutshell.
so acted. It's so badly acted that it's supposed to be this like really dramatic scene. It's got the serious music. I'm like cracking up, laughing the whole time it's happening. You've got to see it to experience it. If you haven't watched it, no matter what you've heard other people say about it, watching
like
it
I
is
said,
way different.
See if you can guess the twist, because I guarantee
The chick in the beret is a dude.
huh?
I look a little like Dylan Mulvaney. A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Oh my God.
That's the crying game.
Oh yeah.
Shield.
Right.
What the fuck?
They were all Scott Baio clones back then.
Who's
Yeah,
she?
so good. It's just you'll see. Go watch the movie. Go watch the movie. You'll love it. There's everything.
there you
He's
go.
14
Scott
years
Baio
old.
clones.
In here.
Wow.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right.
You want
Everything
to
you
buy
could
some prosciutto?
Yeah, exactly. He's like, forget about it.
You want some gabagool?
Oh my God, this guy's fucking clavicles are like ready to pop out of his
Right.
fucking
Jeez.
skin. The human skeleton.
lift some weights, bro. Come on. Yeah, there's so much of the good stuff. All the big tropes hit here. They're all there. Yep.
Right there in that one scene. Half shirt guy and
Yeah, hey, look, he's got cut off
softball
shorts
shirt
with
guy.
the pockets. Okay, that guy might be gay.
Yeah, right.
Yep, that's how you can tell when they be gay.
Right.
he's wearing
Like
the
they got to
bandana.
cut so short that the pockets are sticking out underneath.
Right.
It's just so weird too, like because it's all testosterone too. So they're playing baseball and softball. Everybody is ready to beat the living shit out of each other, like at the drop of a hat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there he is.
No,
Yeah,
he's supposed to be
you
super
got
macho.
to swing, buddy. It's okay.
Oh my God.
Those shorts, bro, like those shorts hide nothing.
Or the
This
Dolphins.
is an
I think that's kind of
unfortunate
the
scene
point.
For all
No,
of us,
bad.
I think.
They're all kind of weird in this movie.
No, I volunteer
way.
at a summer camp. I show kids my
And
general.
I'm
Here-
sorry.
But here's the worst part is these aren't like for lulls or anything. Those are actually what people wore in the 80s.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
aware.
I did
They're
not.
high fashion.
I will share that.
Like
Yeah,
she's got her
you did.
bandana rolled up and around her head.
Like
Wow, that is,
no one, he went into a room full of children dressed like this, and no one said shit.
Right.
Yep.
No, standing up
No
while
one
they're sitting
batted an
down,
eye.
So it's all like
Now,
right
he
there.
should be on a poster. Do
Yep.
not let
Yep.
this man near your children.
Yep, on a list with a poster with his face.
What's up, Adam?
Oh dear, he's got a condition.
No. He had. Well, I mean, he had something happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, acid,
Yeah.
acid
No.
water.
No.
Different
I
again
got
for
stung
that.
by a bunch of bees or something.
I mean, I can tell you what happened.
Yeah, no, you just watch
Just
the
watch
movie.
the movie. Right.
Yep, there he is. Like I said, he's just dressed like that.
Well, now
the
he's
entire-
wearing like Ranger shorts.
Right?
Right. And a
Yeah.
shirt
Yeah,
that's
fucking
3 sizes
funky.
too small.
And believe it or not, the
Man
cop
boobs.
is not questioning him why he's dressed that way in front of
Yeah,
all
the
these kids.
policeman.
He's just
Right?
shouting in.
Right.
We got to talk about the shorts again, okay?
Right, right.
Yeah, there is-
Do we though?
It just doesn't stop. Oh my
It's
god.
every scene with that guy.
Yeah, and I mean, like, you know, the shorts are one thing, but the man boobs, like, come on, man, pick
Well, I mean,
pick a
he
struggle,
was
pick a
crazy
struggle.
Jacked. That guy back there, he's jacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like to the gills. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Then
made it
this
even
is-
worse by standing
Adam
next
knows
to
it
the clavicle guy,
already.
you know.
Wow. Adam knows it already. Didn't need the title.
Right.
Sleepaway Camp. Yeah, my man.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, hey, Adam, a lot of people out here have not seen it, so we cannot talk
Yeah.
about the surprise
No
ending.
spoilers.
Hey, I'm gonna pause
Right.
it here for a second, and I'll be right
Is
back.
that Roman?
What?
He's
That
gonna
could be-
leave it there. Thanks.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
Thanks, Roman.
Well,
That's
you know,
this is what he's going to do.
yeah, make sure you wash your hands before you come back.
Right.
Yeah, I recommend this one. I watch this one at least 3 or 4 times a year.
Oh yeah, me
It's
too.
so good. It's so
especially-
bad, it's good, and I love it.
Especially when someone tells me that they haven't seen it, and it was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
everything stops. I don't care if we're having Thanksgiving dinner.
Right.
It's like, no. It was like that in Bubba Hotep. It was like, no, we have
Right.
to watch Bubba Hotep.
Yep. Well, I'm that way with Last Dragon. Too. 'Cause, you know,
Oh, which
With
one?
what?
The Last Dragon.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
that's a good movie.
Oh yeah.
It's my Converse. Yeah. Yeah, the whole that what Big Trouble Little China. It's all around
Yep,
the same
same.
time, right?
Yep. Big Trouble Little China. Demolition Man is one like that. I can't.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
You don't just like walk in and say like, yeah, I've never seen Sleepaway Camp. Or
Right.
The Room is like that as well. It was like it's just like, dude, we gotta watch The Room. Like
Yeah.
you can't be walking around not watching The Room.
Right. Well, I'll go ahead and say that the main character in this is like the original Slay Queen. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like just the one, and it doesn't go the way you probably think if you haven't seen it already. But it has a lot to do with family.
Yeah,
Interestingly enough.
the best part is you tell someone there's a twist ending, and
Still don't see it coming.
they'll guess and they'll be on the right track, and they still won't guess the ending. Because, like I said, the twist really doesn't have anything to do with anything. It's
Right.
kind
They
of
never
another
really set it
fucked
up.
up
It just
thing
kind
that
of
they
happened.
added in.
Right.
I bet it's the guy with the tight shorts. His schlong is what's killing everyone.
I mean, you got to find out.
Yeah, watch it.
Oh yeah,
Watch
Judy always wears the shirt that says Judy on it. Which,
Right. It's because she forgot her name.
Judy looks.
She
Judy doesn't look like
is
she's a nice
such a
person.
bitch in this movie.
Hey,
Yeah.
hello, Ego. Welcome, my friend. Love Ego. Ego, this would be a
Ego.
category I think you would do terrible at if I were a betting man. Ego, who has seen 6 movies in his entire life.
Right. Yep.
Whoa, that's great. I love
There's
that.
no Veggie Tales on this one.
He's got a snake coming out of his mouth too.
That's nice. That's a good effect.
Yeah, they had good effects. The physical effects, the practical effects in this were actually really super well done. I'll
I
give
know
them
you're
that.
only 12, but
Oh no,
This doesn't
you're
look
right
good at all.
though. That's almost exactly what that is happening.
Zoinks.
Yeah, I'll give you an extra helping of chili.
Yikes. No. Whoa, what?
Okay.
He's got to be gay. He's got to be gay.
Well,
I'm
I
telling
mean-
you that I remember plenty of dudes dressed like that back in the
Yeah.
80s
Yeah, me too.
that were,
totally
that
straight
were
guys.
not.
Yeah.
Yep, totally straight.
Wow, that's hard to believe. That's hard to
I-
I was there.
I-
and that's hard to
That
believe.
is so
Never-
disturbing.
Oh my God, bees!
Well, I mean, you'll be glad to know that you didn't experience that.
Somebody got beat up.
See what you did there.
All right, I don't want you to click anymore because I I don't want it to get spoiled.
All right, that's a good Sammy. Nice choice. Good
Was
job.
that-
buddy.
was that
And again,
Nicolas
No.
Fucking wicker.
Bye,
I want to
guys.
say thanks to
Bye,
everyone
now.
hanging out with us
Bye, now.
over on YouTube and on X tonight. We got a lot of people watching over on X tonight, so thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. You give me the will to go on when I told my wife I'm going to burn down the fucking studio. She's like, "Do you really want to do that?" I'm like, "I kind of do." But so you got you out there, you're the reason that we can keep doing this.
All the melted plastic of the figures.
Yeah, this is all your fault.
That'd be sad.
So I think we are. So Jacob, you haven't done what we'll do. Jacob will do Shield Ball. We'll do Dempsey, and I'm gonna get a pick tonight. I don't always do one, but I'm gonna do one tonight. Fuck
Will-
yeah, Dempsey.
There you
Fuck
go.
yeah.
Yeah,
The beard coming out the bottom is just great. It works.
it does work.
That's an awful lot like some of the costumes we've seen in these 80s movies. But can I get it? Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll
It was a
see myself
Harrier
out.
back then.
Yeah, it was a
It was a hairier time. It was a hairier time. So Jacob, what do you have there, young sir?
Since I'm not really that big of a horror fan, I thought I'd pick one that takes all the tropes of horror slasher and flips it on its head and turns it into a comedy. Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Oh, great!
I fucking
Oh, that movie.
love this movie.
This is a fantastic
This
movie.
movie is
Agreed.
great. Yeah, this is
Agreed.
perfect. This movie is so much fucking fun. If you haven't seen it, you have to see it because yeah, it does. It hits all the tropes, but except they're fucking hilarious.
They're
Right.
like the
Cross wires.
college kids think they're like these crazy hillbillies when they're really soft-spoken, nice guys.
Right.
Yeah,
It's hilarious.
dude, the scene in front of the wood chipper is so funny.
Yep. Well, I saw a thing not long ago that was comparing at the beats in this movie directly to the Final Destination franchise. Directly. And like the death's design and everything, the order people died in, how they died. Yeah, the whole thing. This is a really super well done movie. It cracked me up
Yeah.
the whole time. I don't know what you guys thought, but I was laughing the whole time I watched it.
Well, I love it because it's a whole movie that's based on a series of misunderstandings.
Right. It's just over
But
and
it just
over.
I
fucking
love when
just
they're trying
works
to
so
to
well.
explain to the sheriff, this guy, he just ran into the wood chipper.
Right.
Yeah, no, that's
Like they're all trying to kill themselves. I don't know what's happening. Oh, it's so good.
oh yeah, the hot girl from 30 Rock is in this. Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, that.
Every
It's like,
time.
what the fuck just happened? It's so good.
A series of unfortunate events.
Yes. Oh yes.
Oh, he's got bees on him or something?
Yeah.
Is that why he's...
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's
Exactly.
like, but they think he's like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre
Right.
guy.
Yeah, he's
Mhm.
running out,
This
swinging
fucking
it
is
around.
great.
Yeah.
And the best doggo ever in this movie.
That
Yeah.
Mhm.
that scene from that movie is so iconic.
Yeah,
He's got
him
the
running.
leather face, yeah, and he's all yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah, you're not gonna believe this, but
No, and I mean, like everybody's just traumatized. Like, there's not one person that walks away not traumatized.
That
Agreed.
guy kind of looks like JD Pants.
He does.
Kinda.
Like the
A
meme.
little bit.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the meme, yeah.
Yeah. That's funny.
Because the hillbillies are like just trying to live their lives. The teenagers are just trying to live their lives and help their friend, and it's just
right. The
like,
one
wait,
guy's trying to
bought
get in
this
the company
rundown
to go
cabin.
speak to a woman, and they just got a cabin. They're trying to fix it up on their weekend off. You know, like, so good, so good.
Yeah, I just watch him just jump in one more time. This is like, I remember just howling.
So good.
Oh no, he's trying to pull him out.
Just let him go. Like, it's so bad. Oh man, I love this movie.
But they think he threw him in there, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No, this is like the perfect counter horror movie.
Right. This took what Scream started and made it great.
Yeah.
This is far better than any of those movies.
I completely agree.
100%.
I mean, the comedy one is pretty good.
The scary movie.
Yeah, with my favorite
Wayne
part.
Brothers.
My favorite part is the dad, where the guy sneaks into the girl's bedroom and they're in there horsing around, and he comes up and he's like, "Did you guys just hear screaming?" And they're like, "No," and he's like, "Oh, maybe it's the crack I just smoked."
Yeah, must have been that crap.
I love that so much. I used to kind of do that at work. That's what it like. Something would come up and I'd be like, "Wait, are we doing this?" And they're like, "No," and I was like, "Oh, I thought we were." And they were like, "What made you think that?" And I was like, "I don't know. Maybe it's the crack I just smoked."
Yep, we all had those lines.
I was like, did I just smoke some crack?
Yeah. And the other one where the cops show up and they're like, and he's like, "Oh, you're here for them because I'm good, right? I'm good, right?" And then he tells his daughter like, "Remember what you got to do." And she's like, "Yes, Dad, I got to step on the drugs."
Yeah.
Right.
They're gonna have muffins growing out of their nose.
By the way, I love that scene right there.
We've got your friend.
We've got your friend, right?
Again, a series of
They're just trying to help.
misunderstandings.
Yeah, they're just trying to help. If they hadn't intervened, the old girl would have died in the water. She would have drowned.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
But
so they
then
literally
everybody else
saved her
died.
life, but nobody
So-
knows that. Right.
That's a fun fucking movie.
Yeah, agreed.
That is a fun fucking movie.
Agreed.
All right, so so we're at Shield. We are at my man Shield Wall.
So I'm gonna go with Happy Death Day, but I was gonna say The Hills Have Eyes, but that's not really a slasher film.
Happy Death Day is kind of a more recent one, actually.
It is. It's
2017.
okay. So what it is it's got like a Groundhog Day thing where this girl keeps getting killed.
Yeah.
And then she comes back to life and she has to she gets killed again and she has to figure out who's doing it. But it's also kind of comical. And like she gets to the point where she just doesn't care because she's gonna know she's gonna die. So she's in this diner talking to her friend and she just lets out this big fart. And they're like all looking at her and she's like, "Whatever, I'm dead." And then the mascot for the college is a baby. So it's this creepy baby mask thing. Yeah. Yeah, see, she dies and comes back.
That's an interesting premise.
It is.
Right.
They did a sequel, and I don't think the sequel's as good. But
Well, right. Usually aren't.
yeah.
Usually aren't.
But this one was fun. I wasn't like disappointed I watched it. It wasn't like the best movie ever, but it has a cool premise. And it's got the like every time she takes like precaution, the killer gets around it somehow.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, super confident.
Man, that would suck. Just keep getting killed the same day. All
Yeah, and then you wake back up at so
The beginning of the same day.
Yeah, but it's kind of like Groundhog Day, where like once he learns the routine, he like knows where to step and all that. So it's the same way, where she sees like these pledges out in this yard that they're making him do all kinds of stupid stuff for the rush, and then different people trying to talk to her that she knows to avoid and whatever.
It's like baby.
Yeah. Yeah, and the guy has a creepy baby mask on the whole time.
Wow. So again, thank you to everybody who's hanging out with us on YouTube and over on X. Very nice audience out on X tonight. So thank you for hanging out with us.
But
Again, you give me the will to go on. Unlike that baby who was creeping me the fuck out.
right. Well, that's
That's
just
not
it.
good.
Yeah, it's got the creepy baby mask, and
Yikes.
so it's pretty good. She's not like the chosen one or OP or anything, but she's not dumb. She's smart.
I can't believe this movie.
But she's not a Mary
years
Sue.
old.
Right.
Yeah, I can't remember. I don't
So-
think it has any nudity in it or anything.
Well, that's
I can give you some nudity if you'd like some.
Oh
No.
my.
I joke. I kid. Because no one.
I have a knife. No.
Well, this is an interesting choice. Like I said, I haven't seen it, but I really love the concept. I like movies like this that have that weird fucking twist thing going on.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's cool for me.
That reminded me of another movie called Salvage from 2006. That's right in that same kind of vein, but it's like the best B movie I've ever seen in my life. It's a horror. It's really well done. Salvage 2006. If you like this movie, give that movie a shot and you might like it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like I said, the other one that I was kind of playing with was The Hills Have Eyes, but that's not really a slasher film.
No.
That is more of a unique culture movie.
Yeah.
Someone had thrown that out in the chat earlier. It's like, they're like, does that count? I'm like,
Well,
It's
not
mutant,
really.
so
So
the
there's
monster.
the original one, then there's an 85 one, and then there's
Well-
a 2006
Right.
one.
Right.
because there's a couple of movies that fall
Yeah.
kind of almost into their own genre. Hills
Like
Have
Wrong
Eyes is
Turn.
one. Wrong Turn.
yeah.
The one
Yeah,
where the
Wrong
girls go underground.
Oh, Descent.
Subterranean or
Descent.
Yeah, Descent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear
Yeah.
that's
Again,
a
those
good
aren't
movie. I haven't
slasher,
watched
but
it.
they've got. I mean, it's a lot of the same vibes. But
Right.
yeah, Hills Have Eyes, and those movies I think fall
Yeah.
into that. Kind
Yeah,
of,
it's just the
fucking
weird
category
mutant
that
people,
is.
or
The weird mutant
Right.
people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The weird mutant
category.
people. What a way to
Right.
describe a movie.
Oh, if you want a fun movie like that, but it's really bad, it's Chud.
Oh, Chud.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Cannibalistic. Humanoid
You know what?
underground dwellers.
Underground
Well,
dwellers. Yeah.
That's right.
I think you just picked the last category for Halloween. Weird mutant people category. We're gonna have a whole series of those. We'll do that.
Oh damn it! I just thought of a great one.
Save it. Save it, Sammy. Save it. Why are the lights coming on? What's happening to me? That's weird.
Dun, dun,
The overhead lights came on. I was like, what's happening? Nice one. That's a
Yeah.
good
So
choice.
yeah, that's my pick.
I like that. So I'm gonna go. Fucking Jacob Ironside, I love you so much. I'm gonna throw in a classic here, and there may be moans and groans, and that's okay. But it's still my favorite of the genre, and we're looking at the genre, the classic genre, and that movie is Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not the new stupid fucking gay version, because I don't like that one. But the 1978
Rob Zombie
Donald
one?
Pleasance for.
No, the 20.
I don't like Rob Zombie movies, almost as a rule. I don't like him as a filmmaker. I don't think he does a good job. I don't think he understands
House of
filmmaking.
1,000.
This movie
I
changed.
love that movie.
This movie changed the cinema, though. Because
Yes.
we go back to
100%.
the movies where you had Psycho and moving forward. But this movie, without this movie, you don't get the other ones. You don't get Jason. You don't get all the interesting, fun,
Freddy and all them.
Yeah, you just don't. This was such a weird movie because it goes into it. It introduces the unnatural element. Look at that little kid with his dead eyes, like a doll's
Right.
eyes.
Blackest Eye.
He's the worst doctor in history. We've talked about that before. I
Yeah,
have to
right.
kill my patient. We have to kill him immediately. Donald Pleasance was just born to play that role, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was almost Christopher
But-
Lee. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. He turned it down. He called it one of the biggest mistakes
Really?
of his whole career. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sir Christopher Lee almost played Blue.
Oh my God, that would have been so good to see.
Right.
Halloween. What Halloween do you think we have?
Right.
Um,
And it's funny
Jamie
you brought
Lee
up
Curtis
Freddy because Robert Englund was actually in the back, behind the scenes throwing leaves in this movie. Robert Englund, the guy who played Freddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This is John Carpenter at, I don't want to say his best, because I think his best is The Thing, but this is his best horror easily. And look at the lighting in that, with the face in the background,
Right.
kind of
Yeah.
stuff. It is a beautifully shot movie, and the horror, you're on edge for 90% of this movie, waiting for something bad to happen to these people. And
Right.
it's extremely well done. It is shot well. The acting is good. You have kid actors in it who do a good job, as well as your teenagers who you know, it's a entirely believable film from the era.
Well, it's just an entirely believable premise. Like it's very
it
easy
is.
that someone
Yeah.
could escape from a mental hospital and stir some shit up.
And
Yes,
Dr.
it's
Loomis
not
is
so,
chasing him down. My patient got away.
Right.
Look at those pants.
But what a great night to have this happen on. Nobody's going to believe you. They're going to think you're pranking. And nobody had made a
because you can
movie
wear a
on
mask.
Halloween before this. Right. So it's like, this is a perfect opportunity to set up a slasher. It hits all the tropes. As a matter of fact, I
Well, there
believe
are
it
scenes-
established
Most
the
of the
tropes.
tropes.
It was so good. Like,
Yes.
even the
Yes.
Scream Queen, the Final Girl, all that stuff
Mhm.
was really like cemented in this movie.
Well, and look
Yeah.
at this. I mean, he's got daytime scenes. It's not all dark. He
Yeah, that's
comes out in the
Roman, isn't
daylight. He knows how to drive. He scares the fuck out of those kids at the school.
Yeah, right? The one kid gets bullied and then runs face first into Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Oh, and,
Like he's having a
and
bad
it's
day.
just one of the best quotes. Was that the boogeyman? As a matter of fact, it was.
It was.
I shot him 6 times.
Six
Should have
times.
been 600 times.
But I love, like I said, this is one that we watch every year. There's a whole series of these movies. They're not all great. Halloween 1 and Halloween
they're
2
are
are amazing. It's basically one long movie.
Yeah.
And it's
Right.
just because it
Halloween
picks
3
up,
is
and
dope too. It's just not the same.
No, because what they plan on doing is they were thinking about trying to do like different movies every year.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem was once they released Halloween 1 and 2, and then you throw 3 out there and it's not Michael Myers, it fucked everyone up.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Halloween
right.
3 is not a bad movie. It's a very interesting movie. The problem is it has the title of Halloween on it, and you're expecting something that you don't get. So that's
Yeah.
why it failed.
That was the premise. Every Halloween, there'd be a different Halloween story.
Right.
Right.
It's supposed to be an anthology. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they didn't
Indeed.
do that because they made
Yeah.
Halloween 1 and 2.
In something like
It's-
Trick or Treat.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Or Creep Show or
Sweet
something
looking,
like that.
sweet looking
Right.
But
Michael.
Creep Show was an anthology series within its own film. There was
Wait,
multiple
go
stories.
go back. It's one of those. Yeah, you can keep right here. When they say, no, or go forward.
That?
No, go
The
forward.
logo, I think.
Yeah, when they say you can't hear a picture.
Right.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I can
Mhm.
hear that. And he did all
Also,
that
John
scoring.
Carpenter wrote that theme.
Right.
That's John
yeah.
Carpenter's music.
John
Oh,
Carpenter.
this is his best music. This is as far as when he's done his own music. I was like, because
Well, he also so in The Thing, Enrico Marconi, I'm always get his fucking name wrong. The guy who did the music for The Untouchables also did the music for The
Ennio,
Thing. He also
Marcone.
That guy.
Ennio-
but he did the music for The Thing, but John Carpenter did like additions to it. So you got like these other parts, but there's the main theme thing is the one that you know that Dunham.
Right.
Dunham.
Yeah.
yeah,
Dunham. That's John Carpenter.
or
But
like
he did this.
in They Live. It's the same bass line over and over
Yeah.
and over, and you're just like
Well,
this.
John Carpenter, especially for the first films of any like series of movies, like Halloween or
is.
whatever, he's
Yeah.
very hands on. Like even if he has a master level like actor or whatever, he'll go right on top of that guy and say, "This is the way it's got to be." You know, like
Right.
he has a vision for his movies, And Halloween, I personally love the first, second, and fourth Halloween films, and the fifth one's okay. After that,
Yeah.
you can flush them all down the drain.
Oh,
Yeah.
agreed. I'm with you on that.
Fourth, the Curse of
Yeah.
Michael Myers.
Fourth is the Return of Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Revenge of Michael Myers is the fifth.
And I felt like that was the end of the franchise
That
to
is
me.
a rough road to hoe.
Now,
Yeah.
the-
After that, it gets really hard to watch.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like
I
Cult
will
of
say,
Thorns.
I don't like
Weird.
the new movies, by the way. I don't like the new Michael Myers
Yeah.
movies.
No.
I
No,
will
the-
say,
I don't.
2018
So
was
well,
all
the
right, I
one
guess.
I don't like the movies that Rob Zombie made. I
like
actually
the first
didn't,
one. I don't like the second
I didn't
one.
quite mind the
Agreed,
ones that were
Right.
the legitimate continuation of these though. I thought those were kind of interesting.
What about
Um,
H2O?
I
was
didn't-
H2O
funny
the
though,
one with
'cause
LL
H2O,
Cool J?
H2O is like
No, that was
No.
actually yes, it was.
No,
I was
no,
thinking of
I-
Busta
I-
Rhymes was in one.
Yeah, I
doesn't
thought it was
fit-
LL
Busta
Cool J
Rhymes.
was- yeah,
LL Cool J, just like
yeah, it
he
was.
stole the Shark movie,
yes, he did.
he
Blue
stole.
Sea. He was
Deep Blue Sea.
great in Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah.
We'll do a shark
He's-
movie show one day.
He stole this Halloween H2O, like ripped it out of, and his parts are glorious to
It was
watch.
Busta Rhymes, dude.
Right.
Look at this guy. Look at the upper body strength he had to shove that
Oh no,
knife
okay, it
through
was
his
Buster
sternum.
Rhymes, yeah.
Yeah, that
Hold
guy
him
who
up
did
there.
that right there in that scene as Michael Myers was on set for one day, and that was the only shot he did.
Hmm.
And the thing about like the Michael Myers as a slasher, especially for 1, 2, 4, and 5, they don't explain anything. Like
Right.
you don't know if there's a supernatural element, science fiction, aliens, whatever. He's just
Right.
there murdering people and talking.
Yes,
And
Right.
I love that.
Well, the closest they
that-
get is
that
bringing
made
up
it
Sam
better.
Hain. That's the closest they get. They bring up
Yeah.
Sam Hain.
and he can be fought off. He's
Right.
he's you I mean he's powerful, but he's not like Jason who could rip trees apart and stuff like that. You know,
Right.
so
Right.
he's a reasonable stalker. John Carpenter captures the element of an oppressive force that you can't defeat permanently, but you can win against in the short term. That's a theme in many of his films, by the way.
Right.
And
Well, he gets worse at that as the series goes on.
Yeah.
Because like in
No,
this
because it
one, he
becomes more
struggles to
ridiculous.
get through that little tiny wooden door that she's in the closet.
Yes.
Where in
Yeah.
in later movies, he like bursting through the walls at people and
Also,
Right.
the vein in Loomis's head right here killed 7 people.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Michael Myers driving by in the background of that shot, by the way.
Oh, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
There it is,
and
right there.
Right.
Donald
In
Pleasant says,
7 different states.
Yeah.
One in each state.
Yeah.
This is the movie that it kind of introduced me to the genre when I was a kid, because I was 8
Totally.
years old when this came out.
Totally.
So,
I mean, it introduced
Uh,
everybody to the genre, I would say.
Yeah.
well,
For you.
true.
Pretty close.
Oh,
But
mine was Friday the
I was there.
13th.
I was there.
That's right.
3,000 years ago. I was there.
well, like I said,
Um,
my family was crazy, so I was watching, like, I should say my grandma. I was watching, like, Italian horror films and, you know, and all that.
That's
so,
true. The Italian horror genre is its own thing. It is a
That
very
explains a
unique
lot.
part of
That explains a lot.
all this stuff. There is Jamie Lee Curtis looking wildly hot in shadows.
Yep. She was built well.
I
Like,
mean,
everything from
yeah,
the
it was
chin
just-
down on her was really well done.
Oh, this
But
is
her
here. I want to go
lungs.
back to that. I want to go back to that shot. You can see it just up here. You
Yeah.
can start to see the face. Like I said, the lighting on this thing made things incredibly creepy, and the John Carpenter theme that was going over this stuff when it was happening. This was a fabulously made fucking movie.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah, and her screaming level is just god tier.
Yeah.
Like people need to live up to that level if you're going to try to be a scream queen. Yeah, she set the bar.
Well, and there was something about this movie that was, and yes, it is a slasher movie, but the but
Absolutely.
is it also kind of transcended that. Everybody
yeah,
saw
it-
Halloween.
it crossed over, you know?
Yeah,
It came out at the right time emerge outside of its genre, you know. And it was of the early slasher films that led to series. This film, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street and all, whatever you want to say, this was the most well-made first film of any of those series.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know what movie they her and the kid were watching during the scene?
The Thing from Outer Space.
The Thing. The Thing
Yeah.
from Another World,
Thing from Another
1951.
World.
Fuck yeah. You got a movie within a fucking movie here. It's a story to be told.
Yeah.
And those
John
comics
Carpenter
are
mastered it.
crime. The comics that kid
So-
had were terrible.
All right, Dempsey, I'm going to give you one more, and then what happened here?
Why can't I be the center?
Because
What's so
people
wrong?
look- yeah.
What's so wrong
Because
with me
you
being
are
the
not the guest. You are
Firefox
not the
crashed.
guest.
The Firefox crashed. and
Okay,
kicked me
so
out.
Dempsey, I'm going to give you one more, and then we're going to wrap, though. And I apologize to everybody, but the hour is nigh. This has been a fun fucking show, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
enjoyed this immensely.
Oh yeah.
So, Dempsey, what is your closing movie?
Showgirls.
Showgirls is technically
Yeah.
Friday the 13th. Let's just go ahead and get
That
it.
was my
Right,
very
yeah.
first ever flasher or
Right.
flasher.
Oh my God.
Slasher.
Whoa,
Love
what
it.
kind of movies are you watching?
Showgirls. We need to stop for a moment
I
and
saw the
discuss what
teaser.
Mando just said.
Let's go with
Friday
Friday
the
the 13th.
13th. Jason goes to the
One.
red
Oh
light
my
district.
God.
Right?
Mando,
It explains a lot.
why? Why,
Explains a lot.
Mando?
What can I
Part two
say?
is my
What can I
favorite.
say?
Well, this movie is
The first
interesting
one.
because
Yes.
this
one.
movie is so different than every other movie in the genre.
Agreed.
Right.
Kevin Bacon in this one. Come on, man. This is great. And it really plays well into the perspective and what the audience is thinking is happening. Especially if you've heard of the franchise before but never seen the first one. This is great. It plays into all that. And so it like retroactively works better now than it did back then.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
Like
Oh, yeah.
this is a movie that's like a fine wine. It only gets better with age.
What's
Agreed.
going on here?
Agreed. And
Hang on,
also did
somewhere we're back
really
in
good job.
Halloween. I have to I don't know what's happening here.
Right.
Honestly, though-
We'll just go here
Oh.
because everything went crazy on me.
Of all the
There
franchises,
she
like
is. Mom!
That's right.
when you consider the franchise as a whole, like all the Friday 13th, it has the highest quality for a movie.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I enjoyed
There have been a lot of fun Friday the
10,
13th movies. Especially
10
if
or
they
11.
got
I
weird.
enjoyed.
I mean,
Yep.
I enjoyed.
this-
I've enjoyed every single one of them to some degree.
no,
I don't know
agree, so
about
have I.
8 very much. I didn't like 8 or X very much.
Oh, 10
Oh,
was
I
awesome.
see. I
Which,
did.
which one was
Something
Jason
else.
in space? Was that
Yeah.
X?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
X.
10.
I actually like that one because I thought the beginning was so funny. Where they,
It's
you know,
corny.
it's like a going back to Earth crew, and they find him there.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense. It's the only way to really deal with this kind of person. You can't
No.
kill him. And they had established in a previous movie that he's like a virus. So even if you do put him down, he'll just infect somebody else.
Yeah.
So you got
But
to
in
take
this
him
movie,
and shoot him
Jason was not the antagonist,
out. True.
which is the interesting thing.
Which is what
Which is
everybody
the
thought.
There he is,
Yeah.
crazy old guy, crazy old guy.
Yeah, Ralph. Yeah.
You're
Crazy
all
old
gonna
Ralph.
die.
He plays the Harbinger role, the Harbinger of Doom, and he does it so well. Man, I wish he was around to actually see these movies blow up. He passed on before.
You
they
remember
really got
Cabin in the
popular.
Woods? They actually
Oh,
made
yeah.
the old man,
love that
the Harbinger Doom thing, a character,
Right.
you know.
Yep. Oh, it's so terrible. Look at that thing he's got. This guy, he's so
He's
weird.
got to be gay, right?
No, he's hitting on the chick the whole time.
You say that he's faking. You
Well,
wear
I
a
mean,
bandana like that,
Glasses and the bandana, the glasses and the bandana,
and that mustache.
That
And the
tells me gay.
mustache. Yeah.
It's like Freddie Mercury except as a redhead.
Right.
I
But
like
yeah,
that.
he's
This
constantly
was
hitting on
before
her
it
the
was
whole time.
legal, so
I
Hitting
like
on
this
her the whole movie.
movies besides Jason Takes Manhattan. I think Jason Takes Manhattan is terrible.
Yeah, me too.
That
Yeah,
was-
they took Jason
Come
out
on,
of
that's
Crystal Lake.
fun.
Like,
Well,
What were you thinking?
no, and it's not even that. It's like
hold
they
on.
say Jason Takes Manhattan. Most of the film is on a boat, and it's
Yeah.
Right. He's not even in Manhattan. They
Yeah.
have like one shot in Manhattan, the rest is in like Toronto or something.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, do you see that snake right there? That was an actual snake that they got on set from somebody that was a real trainer. And they took the snake on the set and they actually killed the snake. Even though it was a loner it was somebody's pet. It was somebody's pet. They took it on the set and killed it.
Oh, that was a lawsuit.
Yeah, put it in the movie and everything. Like you can see it's in the movie. Yeah.
Oh my
Crazy.
God.
Lawsuit.
I'd have been so upset with that person.
Yeah.
Lawsuit.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, a lot of really good tropes. This hits everything right on the head, all across the board.
Look
and
at
it's
that.
one of the
Look
most
at the
classic
arrow work
genre-defining movies.
Right in the dick.
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. Absolutely.
That's a bad
That
name.
guy deserved that kind of.
That's a bad
Because, yeah, well, that guy was the guy who was the Joker the whole time, but he was shooting
What?
arrows at
What?
somebody else earlier. Yeah, he was the jokester guy. And he shot arrows past a person who was standing in the archery field earlier and was like joking about it. So him dying that way was actually foreshadowed, like he
I think I
deserved
had
it.
that shirt.
That's a
That
penguin.
88 shirt. I'm pretty sure I have that shirt.
Is that
That's
Marino?
odd.
Yeah, there they are playing strip
Monopoly.
Monopoly. Yeah,
That's what
So-
you did in the 80s. You made up a lot of reasons to take off your clothes in the 80s.
right.
You know, some were good, some were bad.
Strip Monopoly, guys. Strip
It was cold
Monopoly.
in
He's
that
only
room.
17, but, you know, look at her. Dear God.
Yep.
They're drinking Budweiser out of little
Out
bottles.
of glass
Not
bottles. Out of little
Yep.
glass bottles. Yep. But
Oh,
yeah, that
that's
what
lady
you get.
ended up. Her persona, like before this movie, was so wholesome. Like every role she was in, she was like the mom, the caregiver, and stuff.
Yeah.
So her being in this movie like this was its own subversion at the time.
Yep.
So well done. But she didn't understand how to do fight scenes. So during the fight scene, she was actually hitting old girl.
Oh, no.
Yeah, full on hit her. They're like, hey, we don't do it like that. Yeah, good stuff. Lots of gore. Some really good. What's the guy's name? Manzioni, is that the guy? The effects guy. He did really well. I'm looking him up right now. Hold on, I should have had this already.
Wasn't
I'll leave
he
this
in?
up while you're looking
Savini,
him
Tom
up.
Savini.
Yeah, Tom
Oh,
Savini.
Tom Savini
Yeah.
from the Night of the Living Dead movies.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
I mean, and
master.
he's done. Yeah, he is a master of
Yeah.
the
He's
genre.
powerhouse.
Yes, agreed. And it starts out with the not right now,
What
but
the
in the recent
fuck?
past. And yeah, that guy's the jokester. He's funny. He's over
I'm glad
the top.
I'm glad he
annoying.
got shot with the arrows because he looks like
Oh.
a dick.
And that cop had never driven a motorcycle before. He had never
Oh,
driven
no.
anything. He didn't have a driver's license or nothing, but they put him on this thing. And you can see it, like when he's driving away, he doesn't know how to control it. And they cut the movie right before he dumped the bike over and fell over on the ground.
Well, this
They're
is
probably
also
thinking
clearly like
well, if he dies with
reflective
the
tape.
motorcycle, we don't have to pay him, you know?
Right?
This is
Hilarious.
not this is like the worst police thing that's ever been on a motorcycle ever.
Right? Well, he bought his helmet. You like his helmet? Looks like a cop, huh? I mean, they put a little
Definitely
bad.
no. Wow, that's
Just looking
that's
at the guy
terrible.
with the headdress, I'm like, young man.
Right.
Oh, yeah, now we're getting into some serious territory here. Sweater lady.
Yep. And that's the shirtless or the Monopoly, strip Monopoly. Yep. Running around, the final girl finally figures out what's happening. I don't think there's any actual nudity in this movie.
I don't think there was either. I think this is
Monopolizing
about
on the situation.
Well, maybe a
Hey,
second because the scene with Kevin Bacon. Maybe
Hey,
a little bit.
That chick is in great shape.
Yes.
Yeah.
she's got some ribs.
Did any of you
Well,
play
she's
the
also
video
reaching
game?
up. Yeah, I played that. You know that's not online anymore.
Yeah,
Look
because
at
of the
that-
rights
look at the
issues.
act
Right,
they had
yeah.
going on here.
Yeah, I played the
That's
crap
a
out
nice
of that, man.
effect.
Yep. You know, and they had a real one hit the light, and they swapped it out for the rubber one, right? but they had it hit the light to make it look like, you know, the object actually had weight in the moment. Yeah, so well done. Then they're like focusing on the light shaking back and forth. So good.
That's good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's when the effects people gave a fuck, and they didn't get to rely on
And
CGI
now it would all
and
be
make up bullshit.
CGI. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it looks like CGI, and it has no weight
Yep.
to it.
They'd even CGI her head.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I hate CGI blood. It looks
Kevin
terrible.
Bacon. Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon. Everyone,
Oh, and the spoiler ending.
look at that hair.
Yep. Yeah. They
Yeah,
were literally
this is
singing
the
Kumbaya.
other. This is the other giant of the genre, though. As far
Agreed.
as the modern, what we would call the modern adaptation of this, because
It's kind of like the
you have movies
Universal
like-
horror movies. You know, the
Yeah.
Universal monsters.
Yes.
These are like the
Right.
slasher monsters.
These
of
are
the
the
80s.
slashers,
Right, the titans of horror. And
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and say I think that this franchise has more good movies than any of the other major slasher
Mhm.
franchises.
I'd say
Yeah,
so,
because the other Halloween movies were
They got
like I said,
bad.
Halloween 1 and 2 for me were the best.
Well, yeah, I said
But
that when
I
looked
like-
back in.
I
Yeah.
like the later ones more, like when Laurie has her daughter and shit, and she's all fucked up. I didn't.
Right.
The in between ones I didn't prefer. 3 is not in the mix because that's an
Right,
odd
that's
number.
not
4,
Michael.
5, 17, whatever.
Okay,
H2
to
I
be
didn't like,
fair,
but
Right.
to Roman, to be fair to Halloween 3, but if you take it out of the Halloween franchise, it's a decent movie. It was
no,
an
I
attempt
don't.
to make.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, Matt. Not an
Yeah.
ounce.
It was an attempt to turn the Halloween franchise into like every movie
Yeah,
would be
they
a
fucked it
different.
up, though, man. They fucked it up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, I do have an honorable mention I'd like to throw out here. If you wouldn't mind me doing this real quick.
Yeah. What do you
All
got?
right. It's a movie. It's called From Hell.
Oh yeah. Great one.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh
this
my
movie-
fucking yeah, baby.
Yeah, this movie's so well done. You know, Johnny Depp. I mean, dude, the cast. Holy crap, the casting in this
So
movie is so good.
why this movie fits into the genre is because it's Jack the Ripper,
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
who was the original
The original
Slasher.
slasher. Right. And it's so good. So well
This movie is
shot, well
brilliant. I
acted,
love this
well
movie.
paced. Well, the special effects are good. Like even
Mhm.
the contact lenses, the way that they use contact lenses in this movie is really great. Now the score is amazing. Like it's hard to find any major faults with this movie other than they're all British.
Which is
Mhm.
weird because the
Huh?
actual
No.
comic. is
Robbie
not
Coltrane,
that fun of
man.
a read.
Robbie fucking Coltrane.
Yeah, oh, so good.
That's Hagrid for you Harry Potter fans.
Hagrid.
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 But
Hagrid.
this
Did I say
This
haggis?
is based off an
Haggis.
Alan Moore
Haggis.
graphic novel.
Yeah.
This is based off an Alan Moore graphic novel, and I would say
Right.
it might be his weakest one. And I love this movie.
Right.
But the movie is so good.
Agreed. Yeah,
Yeah, this is
we
probably
watched
the
that's
best
that's in the
Jack the Ripper
staple
movie.
rotation.
Oh, for sure.
That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
normally I'm not big on people adapting Moore's work, but that one was like void of any fun, and then the film is super fun.
Right. Right. Interesting. It'll draw you in and keep you there the whole time on the edge of your seat.
Mhm.
And Heather Graham. Oh,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
I'm a big Heather
sure.
Graham
Or
fan.
bad time for Heather Graham.
well,
Wow.
this
if
was
you've done a
around-
lot of if you've done the reading on the Ripper murders,
Mhm.
he did a good job of capturing the specific
Yes.
moments.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
and they do a
as
good
gruesome
job
and
of blaming the
horrifying as they
freaking.
were.
He's a heroin addict too. Chasing the
Yeah.
dragon.
Yeah.
Which is accurate
this
for that
movie-
time.
What was it? 19. When did this movie come out? I'm trying to remember.
This movie's 2001.
2000. Yeah, I thought late 90s. So
Yeah.
this is around when Johnny Depp became my favorite actor.
Right.
Obviously, around 10 years before this is Edward Scissorhands and 21 Jump Street, and then you have my
Fear and
probably
Loathing.
my favorite movie of his is called The Astronaut's Wife,
Mhm.
Oh, that's a good one.
and right that came around this time, and then another great movie he was in with Christopher Lee, The Ninth Gate.
What are you looking at?
Now we're in stupid.
That was nothing
We're in
like
stupid.
Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons was there.
Right. And Jonathan
I
Davis.
saw that.
Ron Perlman.
Sorry, we're in like obviously
Wait, Ninth-
studio
wait,
You
shots.
just stop on Heather Graham anytime you want there, man.
Ninth Gate. That was not.
Ninth
really,
Gate's
that
a
was
great
Frank
movie
Glenn.
too.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a that's
Yeah,
a good
Ninth
show.
Gate's the one. What is
Yeah.
it? The
But-
Rear Window, or not the Rear Window?
Okay,
What's the other one?
But
I know what you're talking about.
But Ninth Gate was not Christopher Lee. It was Frank Langella.
Yeah. Yeah, Franklin
Yeah.
Joe. Oh, you're right, Joker. Yep. But that was that
Dracula's-
movie right in this sequence here. This is, to me, this
Yes.
time period when Depp emerged as the best actor of the.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, Secret Window is what you're thinking of.
Secret Window. Yeah.
We lost Jacob.
Good one.
Another one. You don't have to look
Jacob?
it up, but I'd be remiss if I didn't mention. There's a French film that came out in 2003 called High Tension, and that is a
But now we're in the Elephant Man. Why am I in the Elephant Man?
I was gonna say that is definitely not from
not-
Hollywood.
Sorry,
Right.
everyone. The Elephant Man is not a slasher movie. It's not even resembling a slasher movie.
Right.
But
Well,
yeah,
Sammy, we got some time. What is it?
it's called High Tension. It's probably it's definitely a slasher film, but it's
It's
got
French.
some elements. It's a French film. It's all
Fucking
subtitled.
frauds, man.
Nobody's
But-
perfect, right?
Yeah. Well, this might be the best thing they ever did.
Nice.
The French, just in general.
Yeah. Just-
Probably.
Better than French fries.
Fuck the Eiffel Tower. Fuck the Louvre.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, this
So what is the
good.
premise of this movie, Sammy? Since we're not
They
going to be able to
come
figure out
across
from the
a
fucking-
guy, and these two girls travel in the country. They come across this guy, and he just starts chasing them throughout rural France. Yeah, they go visit this house, and he follows them there, and he breaks in, he kills everybody, and then he's just chasing them through the French countryside.
Yeah.
And there's a couple scenes that are just very well shot, very very tense, and also this movie has a really awesome twist.
Nice.
I would check it out.
What
It's
was that
worth the
Australian movie? Man,
High Tension. I've never heard of it. So
This
the
was
image.
one of the first movies.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
This was one of the first movies where I was like, "Oh, okay, some movies can be like next level." Especially like in this genre, I was like, "This is something special."
Well, we've gotten once you get past around the year
Wolf Creek.
2000-ish, somewhere around there, you have two sort of, in my opinion, you can have like films like this, which are like extremely well made type slasher movies, or you can have your down to earth that look like the original ones. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And see, you got to be careful. Like that's why they make all these stupid remakes, because they can't come up with original concepts. Even though to me, you should be able to come up with an original concept of a slasher film in like 10 minutes.
Well, honestly, I don't think that they can't come up with new ones. They're just not willing to fund them.
Mm-hmm.
well, and they also know that the draw just for the name alone will just bring people in. So yeah, they don't
Right.
bother trying. Oh my
Right.
god, yeah, dude, this movie's awesome. And then
Nice.
that guy was there, and that guy was there.
He
There
did
was-
that, look at that, and-
shots. That looks like the van from
Jeepers Creepers.
Yep.
yeah, exactly.
I was thinking that the moment it came up. I thought,
Yep.
Children
But
of
yeah,
Born Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah, but as soon as you see that van roll up, you're like, here we go.
Right.
Like nothing good's coming out of this van.
Right? Like,
Oh,
No.
fuck.
Definitely.
Oh, yay.
There
That
we
was
go.
fun. Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, I would highly suggest this one.
Hot pizza.
Zoinks. Yeah. this
Okay,
is
so I
good.
do want to a little honor. So do honorable mentions before we go. There was a film I just remembered the name of. It came out around the same time as the Johnny Depp film we're talking about. It's called Wolf Creek. It's an
yeah.
Australian slasher film.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Great movie.
Highly recommended.
Yep.
It is super off-putting the whole
Yeah,
time
it
you're watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's right on the edge.
That's
for
what we
me
go for
because-
here, folks. We go for super off-putting for the movies. that we talk
I don't know how you guys feel about this genre, but I'm not really into watching what we call torture porn.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not into
Thanks for hanging
that.
out with us tonight, brother.
Good night, dude.
Kinda like
Well, that's
Saw.
why I haven't.
Yeah,
I
this
haven't
is
brought
right
up-
on the edge. This is as close as I'll get.
Yeah, but that's why
Yeah, I
haven't
don't
brought up
watch
the
things like
Japanese,
Hostel and shit
the-
like that.
Right.
the Japanese films,
Yeah.
horror and all that. I've left those out of my suggestions because I like a lot of those movies, but I know that a lot of people, don't want to watch Tokyo Gore Police or whatever.
Right.
And-
Right.
Yeah.
Or Hannibal or what Cannibal Holocaust or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm with you on that. Yeah, it's just not entertaining to me. Where this movie has a lot of tension the whole time. It's got actual characters in it that you care about, and you know
Yeah.
a little bit about each person and how they would act, and they're acting like
Yeah,
actual
well, yeah.
kids throughout
Wolf,
the
the
movie.
thing about Wolf Creek. Wolf Creek feels like an episode of Law and Order to me.
Right.
Like you could have turned on Law and Order, Criminal Intent, or whatever, and it's happening.
Right. That guy, he's such a good actor in this too. He nails that role.
Yeah.
Him? Yeah, oh yeah, he's creepy. Yeah, such a good setup. And it's isolated out in the outback. Another one of those, isolation type things
Mhm.
where not only is this happening, but even if you got
Middle of
away, where
nowhere.
are you gonna go?
Yeah, that's kind of what I liked about High Tension. It was just like
Right.
you're in the countryside. Ain't
Oh.
nobody.
I should
Yeah.
mention that Wolf Creek is loosely based on a real event.
Right,
Oh.
right.
All of
Right.
Australia.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Well-
They lost a war to emus. I wouldn't be too worried.
Yeah.
God made Australia to train the faithful. So,
I always thought it was weird that like a lot of good horror movies like come out on Christmas Day.
Yeah, there's a thing on Christmas Day having a horror movie.
Yeah, it's
come
just studio release time.
That's a good one. Well,
Yeah.
acted. Score is really complimentary to what's happening on screen.
Oh hell yeah.
I recommend it. Yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't a bad pick in the bunch tonight. I mean, all you guys like watch movies and stuff, so I wasn't like shocked. But even
Right.
the ones where we were like, "Hey, this is the one that I thought was the biggest stretch was Alien, and that's one of the greatest movies ever made." And so,
Right.
like, what I mean? So,
I mean, even Mando hit a home run tonight, so that's good.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it worked. Yeah, that was
Don't get
that was
excited.
good. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to drag them into that one. So,
Right. But yeah, that was the one. I chose violence today. I was like, no, seriously, it fits all the tropes. Gotta pick
oh,
it.
you're right.
Gotta pick it. Because I figured everybody here was going to be like Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, freaking Chucky, and
Yeah, it got all weird, didn't it? It got weird tonight. This was
It
a nice
did.
selection of movies.
Yeah.
It was a nice selection of we had a couple of the classics in there as well, but we had some more
Right.
kind of off character movies that worked well.
Kinda
Tucker
surprised
that
was-
nobody
still
picked Hellraiser.
follow
Fuck
the
yeah.
slasher motif.
That's right.
So
That's right.
well done tonight, folks. Nice. This was a lot of fun. You never know how these things are going to turn out. This one was really good. So I want to thank all of you guys for that. And thank you to our chat we had some very active chat tonight. So thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with us and
Love it.
like I said, like you were like crazy active tonight. It was fantastic. So thank you for that. So we'll go around the panel, say what's coming up, and then move on out of this thing. So we'll start with my brother here, Shield Wall of Dragons. What do you got coming up, sir?
Hey, thanks for having me on. Great show tonight. A lot of good movie suggestions. Lots of good trivia being passed around. Great memes. Lots of fun. On next Tuesday at 5 Pacific Standard Time, I will be on Jacob Ironside's channel. We will be going over 2 episodes of the X-Files. So tune in for that. X-Files is always fun. We get to see what kind of crazy tie, 90s tie that Mulder has, and we'll see if Scully loses her gun for the 15th time.
She has no good weapon control.
Yeah. So
Or gets kidnapped.
it gets kidnapped
or gets
whatever.
kidnapped.
Yeah. It'll be lots of fun. And then I will be on the show next Thursday at 5 Pacific Standard Time. I can't remember what we're doing. It's the
Shieldwall lost it already. He lost the conversation we had
monster
earlier.
aliens and stuff. So, but that's it. That's all I got. Thanks.
Right on, dude. Thank you again. Joker, what do you got coming up, buddy?
Well, a show you should go to right after this one. Go to go to the Icky for his new format for after the weekend. His guest tonight is a friend of all of us that is Left Eye Ego. So go check him out. As for me, I believe Saturday, Sammy, we're talking about Dr. Crane, the Scarecrow. Is that
We are.
correct? Yeah.
You
So Cavecast talking about talking about one of Gotham's scariest rogues. Being the Scarecrow.
Wait,
Oh boy.
Stop it. All of you, stop it right now.
As for me,
No more Zardos.
As for me, myself, I will be doing my normal content on my channel. And of course, talking about the world of professional wrestling with Matt down here, Left Eye Ego, and Duke Table 95 on Wednesday night is overbooked. Thanks again for having me on, Roman. And again, I feel like I'm in my normal spot now because you had me in the wrong spot earlier. This is like,
I know it was early. Things
This is
were
like-
wrong.
this is like Hollywood Squares. If I can't be Paul Lynde,
Everybody has their
I-
spot. I know.
Right.
Right.
Well, thank you, my friend, again.
of course.
Blair de Blair, the internet wizard. What do you got coming up, brother?
I'll be here next week. We're going to be talking about, is it going to be space monsters? Space horror?
Space horror. But that
Okay.
so what that's going to include, and I'll talk about it, is in space or extraterrestrial. Either of those qualifies.
Cool. I shall be here for it. Thank you for having me.
Right on. Mando, when you're not setting shit on fire, what do you got coming up?
So this week, this is probably going to be one of the last streams I'm on this week because this upcoming weekend, I am the favorite auntie and someone is turning 6 years old, so I must spoil the rotten this weekend.
Right.
Then I will probably be on Jacob's channel for some X-Files, and then my own stream, most likely, hopefully, if I have time, and then I'll be back here.
Right on, right on. So yeah, R2. Jump on over to R2 after you get done here. I don't know how to do the raid thing. I wish I did. I don't because I'm technically impaired. Sammy, what do you got coming up, son?
I am, as soon as this is in about 10 minutes, I'm jumping to our Darnell Quigley's channel for our show, Two Sieves and a Pig. And tonight we are going to be covering police who are bad at their job. And yeah, so I'm sure we'll get some enjoyment of watching police arrest other police. So I got that going on. Then Saturday we got Cavecast, and then Sunday.
You got a special one coming up this Sunday, don't you?
No,
That's
next
right,
Sunday.
you do.
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday.
That's not this Sunday.
Yeah.
It's
No,
not
no.
Sunday coming up, but the Sunday following.
Yes. And then Friday I have off because I'm going to see Queens of the Stone Age.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice. That's not a bad use of your time there, buddy. Not at all.
No, well, they're doing their that show where they played in the catacombs, where it's kind of like an
Oh,
unplugged
yeah.
So like,
Lost in the catacombs or live in the catacombs? Live in the
yeah.
catacombs.
So I spent Boku bucks on that, so I'm gonna enjoy. That was the birthday present to three-peat. So.
I'm going to talk to you about that afterwards because I want to see that too. So I figure out how to make my Mrs. of the Empire not hate me and pay to watch that. So, Matt with the question mark.
Well, I already gave my what's going on. I didn't think they would let you. They had something medical happen to me. I didn't think back at fast as I would. So I'll add this. From what I'm going through in my life right now, the ability to communicate with you guys, get together, this is almost to me like going on to Roman's house, having pizza, watching movies and stuff, with all of us, you know. Like this is, it gives me a feeling of being connected with friends who love the same stuff I do. And if we have different opinion on stuff, we can all appreciate each other's opinion with respect, you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
Unless you're a Mets fan. If you're a Mets fan, I'm coming for you.
Yankees are up. Yankees are up. The Yankees are up right now.
Right on. Well, again, thank you, Matt. Thank you for being with us here tonight. And like I said, we'll talk tomorrow. And Jacob Ironside, who just created maybe my favorite meme of me. What?
Oh, I don't know.
What you have coming up?
That's
that was
up
great.
there,
That is. He's done so many good ones. That one though, I think is my favorite though. I mean, like I said, if I want that for my Halloween meme. What do you have coming up there, young sir?
Yeah, well, like Well said, we got X-Files coming up on Tuesday. Got one of the best episodes.
It is.
Is Humbug.
I watched that again. Humbug, man.
Love that. Love that one. So that'll be fun. And then I'll be here next week. Monsters, right? What are we doing next week?
Space monsters, space horror monsters.
Out of this world horror,
Okay.
space horror or extraterrestrial. I accept
Okay.
it.
All right.
And we are going to have the B roll, the B.
The B squad on here.
God damn my brain. B roll.
B-side?
with us.
B-side, folks.
So
Yes.
yeah.
Adam
Adam
Dance.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
and then last but not least, my dear friend Dempsey, who is welcome with us throughout the season if he wants to be here.
Right on. You know me, I love horror. I love all you guys. I have a great time talking about this stuff. And yeah, I'd love to be back. And thank you for having me here tonight.
Oh,
so that I can nerd out with somebody who actually cares. Because I can do that with my wife, but she just tells me to shut up. So, yeah. But yeah, this was a great time. I had nothing coming up at all except be back again if you'll have me.
Fuck yeah. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah.
This is for those of you watching, the specials we're doing through this season are some of my favorite shows that we do through the year. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I enjoy this. I enjoy the horror genre a lot and looking at the individual aspects of it from different perspectives. So it gives us a fun time to break that stuff down. So you're not looking at the same shit every week. We're going to try to do some different stuff for horror season. Like I said, next week is going to be Out of This World horror, which is going to involve space horror or extraterrestrial horror. So something different. It's not werewolves, vampires, and zombies, which we've covered many times. But I think it's going to be another fun show, and we will have the B-roll stage with us. That's Adam and Barb, who are always just a lot of fun. So that's going to be a good time, and there you go. So welcome to spooky season at Here of the Empire. Thank you to our panel. Thank you to our chat. Thank you to everybody who's watching on YouTube and on X. We had actually a great crowd tonight, which again, I know the YouTube numbers you don't see it, but we have a really good number tonight, and that's what keeps me going to keep this thing going. Otherwise, I'm, braising beef or smoking something, because that's what men of my age do otherwise. So I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. This was a really good time. Tune into us next week, Thursday, 5 Pacific Standard, for our next, again, Out of This World horror, which is going to be fun. So until next week, be kind.